Hell no. You can beat that motherfucker, stump it, kick it, squeeze it, smash it. Nigga, you won't get nothing but the juice off that motherfucker. Yeah. I
That's
like
right.
trying my motherfucker.
That's right. Shit. Motherfuckers do be playing games.
They keep the fat broad in the bed somewhere.
Just go get you a chunky one. Yes,
What you
sir.
saying, bro?
So you said go get you a chunky one, huh?
Hell yeah. Somebody with 3 thighs. It's crazy. Yeah, I seen on the news, they talking about the government supposed to have some more funding for these programs.
That's a what?
They're supposed to have some more funding
Oh
for these
yeah.
housing programs.
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting motherfucking fund some shit we're supposed to be funding.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, the motherfucker shot the parade up out here yesterday.
Yeah. I seen them niggas fighting and shit. Shit. The word on the internet is all the bloods clicked up when it took off on the 40 Crips.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of youngsters.
Yeah. Them niggas out.
Team
Them
clicked up.
niggas out here doing their thing.
Martin Luther King. They said fuck that. But they say they squab every year, but I guess this one was a bigger one.
Oh shit,
Martin Luther
I
King.
went through there trying to take somebody to the train station. Nigga, I don't see how they shot anything up with all the motherfucking police down there.
Yeah, they said the police. I didn't hear they shot nothing up, but I seen them squabbling. They got the fights on the internet.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
got stabbed. They said
Yeah, they
Down there
started doing
fighting.
it. Oh, okay.
stupid. Went up the cave. That's crazy.
Yep. Shit, they say they do it every year though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, they say the B team clicked up this time. Crazy work.
They keep doing the shit. Hey, you ever heard nothing about Magoo?
No sir, no sir. Bro.
I'm gonna turn my motherfucking heater on, man.
Say you cold, huh, Elroy?
Hell yeah, I'm finna turn this motherfucker
Yeah.
on. I'm up in a minute. Shit. I wonder what bird that's at.
Oh, I ain't sir. I ain't talked to Bird a couple days. Talked to
You
him
ain't
this
sent the link
good.
out?
Let's see, Terrell. I think Terrell sent it out too.
I think Phil's driving right now.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to get back on. Make sure I sent it out.
Motherfucking cold, I'm telling you what to do.
Boy, you wrap up. You got some socks on, Nick?
Hell yeah. I gotta go find my pajama pants. I got like 4 or 5 pajama pants. Somebody trying to come in. Somebody came in.
Oh, that was me.
Oh,
Speak.
somebody came in. This weather crazy, man. So you hot one day and cold next day.
Ain't lying, because it start
Call this
warming
shit.
up.
Call this shit Trump winter. Trump weather. You don't know what the fuck's going to do.
Donald Trump weather.
Yeah, that nigga controlling the weather with his funny looking ass.
Man, that nigga's on the move. He busy though, Elroy. That
Yeah,
motherfucker definitely busy.
yeah, all kinds of shit is busy. Well, shit, I'm about to roll me a blunt, then I'm gonna jump back on.
Okay, for sure.
I'm gonna call Poo Poo and see how close he is.
Yeah, did he just got on and said something 3 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
He said
I'm
something.
gonna roll me a blunt, then jump back on. Hopefully somebody else jump on. You send some more links out to Bird, Brother Brian next to him?
Yeah, I'm sending it out now. I'm trying to get on here.
All right, then we'll jump back on. All right.
Realspit. Wednesdays, man. Carol, you in traffic? Oh, man. You back in? Motherfucker squabbling on Tuesday.
News. We want to take you right now to Leimert Park. You can see LAPD forming up here, a skirmish line, and it looks like a lot of officers being brought in there. This is Leimert Park here, and you can see that there's still traffic moving in that area. We do know this was a site earlier today of the Freedom event in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King and the parade, but we also know there had been a stabbing there, and police also firmed a skirmish line then. But that was at 2 o'clock. So what's happening now here at 5 p.m.? We're still trying to get information, but obviously it takes a minute for LAPD to form up like this, to get enough officers in place to have this kind of turnout and this kind of skirmish line possibly forming up here with these officers as well. So is this a response to what happened earlier in the day at 2 o'clock, where they say now an officer may have been assaulted? Again, a person stabbed there around the parade area. Like I said, because it takes a minute for LAPD to get all of those officers in place and to get them to the location and to form a skirmish line like that, it might be in response to what happened this afternoon. Now, obviously, this has been a day of a lot of wonderful celebration with parades and marches and crowds gathering in festivity. And to see something like this, obviously, would be concerning to city leaders. So you have quite a crowd there in the street because a festival just ended. We had a reporter in the area talking about how the festival wrapped up shortly before our newscast. It was an all-day festival. Of course, the parade is usually in the morning hours, wrapping up probably around noon to 2 o'clock, give or take. And then you had that word of the stabbing incident. So why there's concern at this hour, we're still trying to get information there. But as you can see, it's probably a place to stay away from at the moment with all of that police activity and people there in the streets. We're going to keep a watch on this situation right now and come back to it if we need to. Of course, this would normally be a busy rush hour. Obviously, this is a vacation day, a day off for a lot of people, so the streets are not as busy. A lot of folks probably already at home right now. All right.
Well, MLK Day. MLK Day. Well, thank God nobody died. That's the good part.
And I'm Lou Parker. Thanks for joining us. We are following breaking news from Leimert Park, where the LAPD is investigating a stabbing.
The scene is not far from where the MLK parade ended just a few hours ago. Gil Lavis is in Sky 5 with the details. Gil?
Well, Glenn and Lou, this started with large groups of people fighting here near Crenshaw, near Leimert Park. As I zoom in here now, we see a large response by LAPD. Skirmish lines all over the place with LAPD in different directions. You're looking at Crenshaw Boulevard. That's mounted police there facing southbound towards 43rd Street. Let me come out and show you the crowd here. The crowd is mostly dispersed throughout the streets here on different avenues here, but I can tell you that during that fight, during one of those fights, a 40-year-old man was stabbed. LAPD had to go in and rescue that person with the help of the fire department. But again, a 40-year-old man stabbed in unknown condition, rushed to a hospital at this point, and a large group of people here kind of scattered in different areas. I'll come back to the north side of Crenshaw Boulevard near Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, and you can see it's pretty much empty at this point. There is a response by LAPD in this area for skirmish lines, and as well on surface streets off of the major highways or major streets here. The LAPD had to go into these streets here. McClung is one of them here. You can see some of the units there.
So according to people there, you had the parents of these children getting into it and fighting each other as well, right? People watch the parents of these kids be present and could.
Parents out there fighting too. I guess so. Shit crazy. Crazy, boy. Melees all over the board. Some other news, y'all. Motherfucker said the ICE agents shot somebody else today. It's just coming every day now. Huh? Somebody gonna get busted on. Trying to get away.
What's up, Dad? My bad.
What's up, fam? What's up, son? How you feeling tonight?
Huh?
I said, what's up with you? How you doing tonight? You live, though. Don't say nothing crazy.
We want to point us back to the world. Yeah,
Everything cool? Huh?
Yeah, everything all right.
I said, we live. What you say?
So yeah, everything all right. On the way back home. You hear me?
You say you back home?
No, I'm on the way back home.
Oh, okay. Everything was smooth? Everything cool?
Everything good.
Okay.
Everything good.
Yeah. I heard ICE agents shot somebody else today.
Yeah. My bad was
Coming every day, huh?
say about
I said that shit starting to happen every day. They shoot somebody every day. So.
people gonna start testing them a little bit too.
Start testing them.
Gonna start testing them.
Check to see if they clean.
Oh,
I'm not understanding.
being aggressive with them.
Huh?
Gonna start being aggressive with them.
Pressing them or testing them?
Pressing them. Gonna start being aggressive with them.
Oh, you talking about ICE? Yeah. I was hearing they're gonna try to be able to come to the house without a search warrant.
Yeah.
Now that's crazy right there.
It's not your parties. You know, I'm turn around. Oh no, right. Yeah, hopefully that old nigga didn't see it doubling back. One was walking, trying to distract you or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll this video, man.
Okay, Dad. They said put some earthquakes lately up.
Yeah. I heard. I ain't felt them, but yeah.
I ain't felt them either, but it's
So I've been rolling a little bit.
yeah. What else you consider news?
I'm about to run this video. The ICE agent he's talking to me. I can't hear.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but
yeah, this video I was about to run this one. They shot somebody this morning.
where at?
LA, trying to get away. LA. Yeah.
Story here at 6, an immigration operation in Willowbrook in a neighborhood there that ended in gunfire.
DHS tells NBC4 that agents were targeting a man wanted in connection with a human smuggling case and that the shots were fired in self-defense.
NBC4's Lolita Lopez joins us live from Willowbrook with more on the man targeted and some new reaction tonight from neighbors there. Lolita.
Yeah, Colleen and Jonathan, certainly a community that was shaken up for many people. They were just getting ready to start their day when federal agents arrived and eventually
Made my day, bro. Working, so
I just seen
working,
ice
so.
in front of my home, and they were down the street.
Tamika Harvey, among neighbors in this Willowbrook community off Mona Boulevard and 126th Street, who tell us armed federal agents arrived around 7 this morning.
They were getting in other people's faces, and they were yelling at them, and they had big, huge guns.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, their officers were conducting a targeted operation looking for a man they say had been involved in a human smuggling operation.
Woke up in the morning because I heard a loud crash before 7, and I came outside and I looked and I seen all the agents right here, right in front of our house. I looked and there was a car crashed on the side over there.
In a statement, DHS says the man tried to get away in his car and, quote, weaponized his vehicle when an agent fired gunshots. Neighbors who did not want us to show their faces or names describe what they heard and saw.
He jumped in his car and tried to, run off, speed off.
I just heard gunshots, 4 or 5 gunshots.
That neighbor also describes what he saw minutes later.
When I came out 10 minutes later, I saw the car crash.
This video from a nearby home ring camera appears to show the man DHS was looking for get into his car just before 8.
It was legal. Like if the spring broke, you can just order a new one. You know what I mean? Or if your barrel broke, you just order a new one. You know what's going to do. You know what I mean? Eventually, you can order everything. You know what I mean?
Arrest for inflicting corporal injury on
but they cut that shit off. They said, fuck that. So they know what niggas been doing. You know what I mean? I'm not the only one. There's a bunch of other people. A white person taught me. Zach,
no, we're making that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach?
Yeah. Zach is one.
Building ARs, nigga.
Zach is the reason why I started doing that shit.
That's to work with niggas building ARs.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the reason why I started doing that shit.
Place, but according to a statement from the department, they say they were
right, yeah. It's like Legos, nigga.
Immigration operation. Of course, what happened this morning is under
investigation. Be happy as hell.
My cousin's traded a motherfucking AR for Lexus.
Oh, for real? Nigga, that's hard.
One of them GS 400s.
Okay, that's right. Worth it. Hella worth it.
That's the very latest in Willowbrook. Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.
Why waste another summer?
Hell yeah.
It's crazy. They good. Motion. Nobody came on yet, Terrell. I know Will talking about going to join about 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they talking about the youngsters out there acting up, boy. Yeah, man, that was ignorant. MLK Day, y'all niggas out here acting up shit, bro. Yeah. They say they do it every MLK Day. For real? I saw some videos, man. Get them blood niggas out of here. You know, they weren't saying it like that. Deep, huh? Deep. Talking about the B team clicked up. Yeah. Sorry. That's what the internet talk is. I mean, this is heard a couple of people talking about more bullshit. Sorry, man. It's keep you distracted. It's a distraction, I guess. Like you'll see people starting to pop up with disrespect again after it was quiet for a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, people want to come back out, this and this, this and that. Remember, it was a little quiet for a little while. Hello? Uh-huh. Hello? Yeah, I'm here. I can't hear you good. I said, remember, it was quiet a little while with the game stuff. Well, some parts, yeah. Some parts. Yeah, some parts. Then they saying the blogger was there helping the blood fight. So they really, I said they said the blogger dude, Baby Draco, whatever his name is, DC Baby Draco, the blogger that they was trying to ban. They said he was up there helping them fight some Crips, and he's supposed to be a civilian. I saw the videos on the Crip and what trying to running over there talking about get these bloods out of here. Like I said, they wasn't saying it like that. But then I've been seeing another video too, running deep. They said they ran what? Was deep, running the streets. I think they said rolling 70s or something like. I don't know. Somewhere just rolling 70s. Crazy. Yeah, like they out there just showing talent, bro. Like just retarded, man. Just showing their face. Some of them not showing their face. No, pressing everything. Just trying to get their gang out there, bro. Like. Motherfuckers going nuts with that shit. Say what? Retarded. I said 2026. Talking about how they doing it.
What side they with it? Chipper dippers?
Same old spiel, real spit.
Same old two-step?
Yes, sir.
Wish I had a place to sit my camera up so I could stay active.
Stay active.
Yeah, but I'm trying to roll me a blizzard. I done put me some coffee and some hot chocolate on. Gonna make me a Cadillac.
That's right.
Add a little shot of Hennessy to it. Yes, sir. It's chilly. It's chilly. That's the type
cold
of
outside. Yeah, warm yourself up.
Yeah, man, it's chilly, man. It's chilly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they gotta get them jackets on.
Beanies.
Gotta double up on their blankets.
Yeah.
Prostitutes gotta have their thermals on. Booty out there. They out there selling freezer burnt coochie. That coochie freezer burnt right now on feed.
What you say,
That coochie freezer burnt right now on feed.
He says freezer burnt.
Yeah. They're just selling that freezer burnt coochie half off. Mm-hmm.
Price. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Colder. It's colder when the motherfucker try to run game.
That was you just talking about.
That's just like, how the fuck can you run game on a football coach? How can you tell a motherfucking football coach something? I try to run some game on him, and he been doing that shit all his life.
Yeah.
That's why I just laugh at motherfuckers, man. They think motherfuckers are so stupid and gullible. Well, a lot of niggas is.
Yeah.
You can't tell me shit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The first word that ever was to come out was a lie. Mm. First word ever to come out was a lie, and it wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. That's the first lie. That's the first lie, y'all. Sure, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, Your Honor. God damn, I'm seeing this shit, huh? Yeah, but shit is crazy, man. How when you sit back in life and you watch shit and watch motherfuckers and shit is just discombobulated right now, man. Everybody trying to everybody trying to stay on the green light. Feel me? Everybody trying to stay on the dope. For real though, everybody trying to stay ahead of everything. Everybody trying to, you know, get over on the next person or trying to, you know, motherfuckers don't want to be equal for nothing in the world.
Mm.
Then you got people get jealous of your get down.
Don't like the way you
You feel
get.
me? You feel me? Then they say, "Yo, shit, fuck. If you can do it, why I can't get it?" Where you fit in at? First, you got to fit in somewhere to be able to get something. You can't get something, don't fit in nowhere.
You gotta make it add up.
You got to fit in, bro. I'm trying to tell motherfuckers, man, you got to fit in. It's like Coco. Coffee.
So my bad, just eating auto painter.
Sounds good.
Traffic.
Nigga ain't doing shit, man. Sitting in the back hay.
Right.
This motherfucker, the back hay. I just
Yeah.
trying to fly my drone and this motherfucker kept crashing into the walls and shit. Yeah, I learned it
Drone in
though.
the
I'm
house,
damn
huh?
good. Yeah, I'm damn good. I just didn't sit down enough. I was rushing, but I can fly that motherfucker around, landing on my bed. Especially when I go in the parking lot. I go in the parking lot, nigga, I can send that motherfucker anywhere down there.
Yeah. That best practice you can get is in the house, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I learned the front. I learned how to swivel it around. I just ain't really been fucking with it, enough like I supposed to.
Yeah, I need to get my gas remote control car back up and running, man.
Yeah, man, you used to fuck with them things.
Yeah,
What happened?
I'll
Did you
get it.
blow the head gasket? Your transmission gone, nigga?
Nah, the transmission, yeah, the burning transmission off.
Boy, you go from real cars fucking up the transmission to model cars, nigga.
I think I had to change the transmission, I
Yeah,
think, probably twice.
yeah, you heavy on the transmission, ain't you?
Yeah.
What you got to do? Hey, there's another one. Did Bobbles have one or somebody else have one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bobbles had one. He messed up his front axle.
Oh shit! Both of y'all shit in pick apart. I'm thinking about getting
I
me
need
a
to
nice.
find another one.
I'm thinking about getting me a nice racing car track.
Yeah.
From the old school, yeah, Tyco
A
night.
nice one, bro. Mm-hmm. You just start fucking with it. I already got my video game hooked up in my room. I think I'm gonna get on there in a little while, play some Call of Duty.
Yeah, you got on.
I got an old ass Xbox 360 with like around about 15 games.
Oh, you got Xbox.
360, yep. Yep.
PlayStation. The only game I can play with you, I think, is you download that Call of Duty Warzone. Got internet.
I got
You
all the
download
Call of
that.
Duties. I got the modern day
Cross
warfare.
play.
I got Black Ops. I got like about 5 different Call of Duties, bro.
Yeah, no, this one Warzone. You can down. It's free.
You gotta
You
download it.
Yeah, you can download it onto the system from the game store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Call of
Yeah,
Duty
I'll really be
Warzone.
into that. This motherfucker been sitting for 4 years. Ever since I moved over to number 2, I plugged it up and played it for about 3 months. And that motherfucker had been plugged up in nigga over 2 years. I just took all the clothes off of it and said, fuck it, plug that motherfucker up, it came right on. Boop boop.
A little entertainment, huh?
Just something different to do.
Mm.
I really don't fuck with it, but it's just there just in case I get bored.
Yes,
Get
sir.
tired of fucking with my drone. I need a racetrack. I put that motherfucker out on my patio. I built a table back there with a nice big tarp over it.
Mm.
Just in case it rain, I get out there and I'll race the shit out of my cars back there. I have a hell of a track though, bro. I have one damn near the whole size of the patio.
Turn around.
Oh man, I had that motherfucker going down. What the corners?
Yeah.
Or get me a model helicopter or something.
A model helicopter.
Yep. The ones you can fly.
Yeah, that was
The
Brother
ones,
Brown next be flying them little planes.
yeah, man. I would love to learn to fly one of them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
I be watching them on the internet.
Mm.
Hell
That
yeah, I
flying
be
them little
watching that shit
planes.
on the internet.
Yeah, them little remote control planes. Them drones too. They cool. I've been seeing people fuck with them too. They got some big ones,
Yeah,
man. That'll
yeah.
pick your ass up.
Once you really learn them drones, I don't give a fuck how old you is. That shit is fun, bro. That shit is fun, bro. To get just send that motherfucker down the street
Yeah,
and bring that motherfucker right back to you. I'm learning though.
that's
I'm
right.
learning to where
Yeah,
I can
I'm
fly.
up there one of the ones like my cousin got. It's called the DJI. I told you we
Well,
went out there. We went out there to LA. He flew it to the top of one of the skyscrapers, all the way to the top. We couldn't see it no more. Got a screen on the remote, on his
damn,
phone. He flew it way up
damn.
there. We couldn't see it no more. All he had to do was press on. But we'll come back and land right by the remote.
Yep. My boy had one at the park, and that motherfucker had 8 propellers on it. And the legs was like
Yeah,
spider legs. When that nigga took up, the legs curled up under that motherfucker, and he shot that bitch all the way down to the courthouse from like Penarosco Park, bro.
yeah,
Boom, he shot that all motherfucker all the way to the courthouse, nigga. We was looking at the courthouse on camera, nigga. And then, like you
yeah.
said, that nigga hit that home button, and that motherfucker came right
Right
back
back to
over
him.
his car, and the legs spread it out and it landed right on the top of his car, bro, where it took off at.
Yeah. Hey,
My
but
shit got that. My shit got that. I
got
got a
the home
button that
button.
called land and home, and it'll come
Yeah,
back. It'll come back. It won't come back, but it'll land. You
yeah.
feel me? But
That's cool though. But we got the baby ones compared to what the government got, man. They up there attacking people with theirs. They
Booba
be
G and
all the way in the
Margo,
desert. They fly
Booba
theirs
G
down to
and
Venezuela and tear Venezuela up and come back.
yeah,
They got
Booba
the
G
war
and Margo
drone.
got me this drone.
Peace and love, huh? BJ King. Peace and love. brother BJ landed.
What's going on with?
Oh, he muted right now.
Yeah, Booba G and them got me this drone, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got I was at the Motel in Lancaster, and they left a package by my door, and I opened it, and it was a authentic Chucky doll, one of the
Oh,
3 foot action dolls, and that motherfucker was worth damn near 3,500, bro. You feel me? I googled it and looked it up, and she kept asking for it. I just let her have that motherfucker brand new, so she still got it at her house. But that motherfucker was worth damn near $3,500. It was a Chucky doll with the scar on his face with the
yeah,
stitches.
yeah.
He had
Ain't
the
it
whole little
Chucky?
suit on. Yeah, that motherfucker stood about to my waist. Yeah, I
Oh,
googled it. I googled the motherfuckers. It worth a little money, bro.
that's crazy.
But shit comes and goes and comes.
Right.
That's the thing about life, man. You don't cherish nothing but your soul. Feel me? You don't cherish too much of shit, man.
Peace and blessings, BJ. Yep, that's real
What up?
spit. Bro.
What up with y'all?
Oh, man. Popping it up a little bit.
Yeah. Y'all talking about drones and Chucky dolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga trying
No,
to
we was
be a
talking.
kid like he want to be again. Niggas know they still got kids in the car. You got some toys, Big John. I know you got some toys.
Yeah. He said he got a drone too. He got one of them big ones.
Yeah, I got a drone. My son just came over and took over that.
Oh,
Day before yesterday. We went to the Barrett Jackson auction in Arizona for the first time the other day, and he was out there. You know, the big auction in Scottsdale where they have all the classic cars and all that. It's big auction. So I always seen it, but never been. So my son's birthday was early this month. We just got in the RV and pushed out there for a day. It was cool.
Oh, he a Capricorn like me?
Probably so. I guess so. On the 8th. When's your birthday?
Mine on the 14th, and my daughter's on the 5th.
Yeah,
he a Capricorn.
That's what he is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man,
Like
is my
fish grease.
He go in and out.
That sounds about right.
He go in and out. What's up with y'all though? Y'all good?
Yeah, we
so far. So far, man. You know.
I'm on this freeway, tripping off this car drive by itself, man. It's nuts, bro. It's scary.
Which one you at?
The Cyber Beast.
Oh, he said one of them cars that drive by themselves.
Yeah, I see them. They out here in LA.
You on the Cybertruck up?
Yeah, I bought the Cyber Beast yesterday.
Oh, damn. Beast. You'll have to send me some pictures of that.
This is the fastest car I've ever driven in my life. And I don't even have it on beast mode.
No, because it's like with them electric engines, it's just direct power.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. It's nuts. Hey, look, and I hated on them and hated on them and hated on them. And I was like, I don't want to have nothing to do with no Tesla. Yeah. I don't want to get in that mix. I'm being political, right? And my homegirl bought one, and I went with her when they delivered it. You know, they deliver them to the dealers. And so I'm not knowing that you can only pick them up at 10 o'clock or 3 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Interesting. So I went with her. I'm saying to myself, it's the ugliest thing in the world, bro. Ugliest thing in the world. Then, so they get hers, bring hers out with the bow on it, all that. So she was like, get in. I was like, man, I don't want to get in that, bro. That chick hit the gas on that thing.
Yeah.
I ordered one right then.
Put you back in the seat.
Hey, my dudes, listen, it ain't nothing like it. This feeling is different than any feeling I've ever felt in a car. Y'all know I've had 50 cars. It's different, bro.
G-force. It's that G-force. I'm like,
yeah.
I haven't been in one of them, but I told you I used to go when I used to go on Rivians. But when they took me for a ride on one of them things, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that motherfucker is so fast and it's instant.
Instant. This goes 0 to 60 in 2 seconds.
Instant.
That's unbelievable. So as soon as I rode into it, all the hate went away. I went to order rims. They're gonna be there tomorrow. Took and got it tinted today. I'm getting it wrapped. All that.
Hey, that's right.
It got me, and so even I just went in and out, right? And so the dudes start talking how the cat's standing in the lane taking your order.
Yeah.
So the dude is taking my order and said, man, did you get the self-driving? I said, yeah, it's self-drives. He said, oh, it's so crazy because next month, the new cars, I was like, this is new. This is 26. He said, the ones that come after this, you got to pay every month for the self-drive.
Oh, yeah. So I ain't trying to get people. You got to get the membership.
So I already got the self-driving and the free supercharging for the life of the car. Then I didn't know they bulletproof.
Yeah, that's what they said. I ain't seen nobody do it. But yeah, I heard that was bulletproof.
Yeah, they are bulletproof, bro.
No,
The glass is not bulletproof, I'm sure, but
okay.
the body of the car is bulletproof.
That big ass front windshield. Oh, for the sake,
That
Huge.
motherfucker clean.
It's huge.
That front windshield not bulletproof though. I think it is.
I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'm assuming it's not because, well,
want to find out.
the front
Not
may.
inside.
Yeah, that's what somebody said earlier. Yeah, it's one way to find out.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to find out.
Right. Right. Be in the thick of it and be like, nah, it ain't bulletproof. Yeah, no.
I remember one of them things.
Hey, I don't even want my Escalade no more, bro.
Wow. No, come on now. Don't say that.
I promise you, it's like that.
No.
So my homegirl got like the number one. She got the number one slingshot in the world, right? She told me since I got the Cybertruck, I don't even want to get on my slingshot.
Wow.
I said, what? She was like, man, listen, you'll see.
The Escalade, you got the supercharged one too?
It's not the supercharged, but it's the 25. It's fully loaded. Yeah. But after driving this, the Escalade feel like a Prius.
What? The Escalade feel like a Prius. Oh, come on.
I promise you. Hey, y'all can meet me anywhere tomorrow. Meet me anywhere tomorrow. I'll take you around the block and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Are you busy this weekend? I'll be back this weekend.
You trying to make appointments. I said tomorrow. You said this weekend.
I got to shoot back to Arizona. That's why.
Oh, okay. Well, just whenever you're around. Whenever you're around, come by my office or something. Hey, look, let me tell you how gangster they are, how they get you. So I went in and wanted to test drive one, right? They come in and ask you to see your license. They give you your license. They don't copy it or nothing. You just show them your license, right? Bro, they take you on a little test drive around the block, come back and say, okay, you got the next 30 minutes on your own.
What? Hey, but that's how you know
I picked it up and went and got my son who hate him. By the time we came back to the dealership, my son was like, so you ordered it or what? I mean, what we doing?
What we doing?
You know why I really got it? My granddaughter and my grandson, they love them. I could care less about them. Man, I care less. But
my nephew be like that when he be seeing them too, like Cybertruck.
Say it again. Your nephew?
Yeah.
The little ones. Yeah, I picked my granddaughter up from school today. It's like, Poppy, man, they get in the back, turn on YouTube. It's a cold truck, bro. It's cold.
You can put the ride height on there too. Like you can ride low, you can ride high, huh?
Yeah, you hit a button and it goes down, or whatever level. I ordered some 26s. They'll be here tomorrow. So
4Gs?
Nah. These is TIS. They
TIS? They still hard.
Yeah, they killing 4Gs. Floater cap, all that. I told them that I wanted the center caps. The logo red. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, they taking over. You start to see them more and more. Start to see them more tricked out.
Well, that was before Trump flipped everything around after him and Elon fell out. See, before, remember, everything was supposed to be electric by 3035.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that.
When him and they ain't no way they was gonna be able to pull that off. But when him and Dude fell out, now you can't get in the carpool lane with him no more. Remember, you had a pass in the carpool.
You can't? I remember you had a pass. I thought you still did.
He killed all that. Trump killed that, bro.
Wow.
Killed it.
That's crazy. I thought you still could. I remember it was EVs and hybrids or something like that.
Don't you get over there thinking you got a pass. Don't you get over there thinking you got a pass.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trip.
But yeah, that was it. I said my motto anyway, don't get caught in there, period.
Mm-hmm.
They call it here. I don't even have no tents in my car no more. So I ain't tripping off.
I gotta have that. So what was y'all talking about, man?
Well, earlier we was talking about the MLK, man, how they out there acting a fool.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. You know what I mean?
Ain't that crazy? Like that was the plan. This is the second year in a row.
Yeah. Somebody got stabbed this time. So they're trying to shoot it back up. And then got some smoke on them little earthquakes that been happening.
You breaking up. I can't hear you.
I said we spoke on the earthquakes that been happening the last few days. Yeah. Oh. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm back. Oh, brother BJ gone too, huh? He lost.
Why? So you can hear me.
Oh, I couldn't hear you good. Kano in the building, yeah. Back Wood. What's up, fam bam?
Peace and love, Kano.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yeah, everybody good. Thank God. Everybody
I
good
just got home
tonight,
from work.
man.
Gonna take it in the house in a little bit.
Yes, sir. What you said?
Pull up to the house.
You said you headed to the house?
Yeah, I just got home from work.
That's right.
Yep. I love y'all, man.
Right.
Yeah, very too, fam. You just getting off of work.
Yeah. Try to make it to the house. Yeah, he trying to make it to the house. Just got off work.
Okay. That's right.
That's right. On the grind.
Yep. Over here watching some Malcolm X, man.
You said what about Malcolm X?
Just watching some of his little shits he had.
Yeah.
That dude he's not an extremist like everybody say. Like he's for violence, all that shit.
Yeah.
That nigga right there. He ain't trying to make niggas go out and do nothing, but he ain't taking nothing. But it's like he ain't trying to he ain't sicking dogs on nobody. It's just like what his belief system is, and they trying to paint it as if he's like them niggas from 9/11. So it was more so like a picture they was trying to paint of that nigga.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know they always assassinate your character when you're an enemy.
Yeah.
They always gonna assassinate your character. But nah, he wasn't like that's what I was talking to before about with Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. It's like Martin Luther King Jr. had people out there marching in these people's face, you know what I mean? But it was on the non-violence.
Yeah, but it was.
And then Malcolm X wasn't with or against violence. It's just like if somebody do something to you, you know what I'm saying, retaliate. That's what he said that, and it's being taken out of context when he said that shit. But it's like he talks about the honorable Elijah Muhammad a lot, and he was basically saying during and after his time, he wasn't teaching and telling nobody to do nothing crazy. He wasn't having niggas go put their hands on people or nothing like that. He's not no bitch ass nigga though.
He's teaching them how to be righteous more than anything. Like I said, if their teachers is cool, bro, like I don't know, their teachers is pretty good, man. Like they make sure you know what you're talking about before you go out here talking about something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They study and research and know what's what. And the way they living is about your temple, your body's number one. And it's good teaching, bro. Like no lie, you got brother Brian next too. Like it's good teaching. But it's just like a lot of people, you know, just like everything else, we do, a lot of people is against them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nah, it's for each his own, bro. But that dude, Martin Luther King was pillars, bro. They're a busy man, and they came in this world doing something that many people can't sit down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's too late. But I wish we would have never integrated with these white folks. There ain't no
Too
point.
late. I mean, even with the integration, I wish we protect our people better.
I wonder was everybody with it, or did the government push that on them?
You talking about
That's
the
a problem.
integration?
Yeah.
The government pushed that. Everything that is something, they got programs and everything for stuff like that. The government is in control of everything, even them chemtrails and all of that shit, man. They trying to keep us in a sterile state. They don't want us to be above or underneath. They just want us to be right where we at.
Yeah, pops, but that's why a lot of people's mad at okay, because they were saying that he was pushing the government's agenda. You know what I mean? It was a government's
Now,
agenda.
all of these celebrities is
I'm talking
besides the
about
ones,
Martin Luther King Jr. though. It was the
yeah, but
government. It was the government's agenda to get the integration so they could control the people more better. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
it was like the older black people. They was like, man, he's stirring up mess. You know, they wasn't with it. Like we fine. But the group that he had up under him was the next generation. They was like, nah, we should be able to do free like we want to. We should be able to vote. You know, the whole nine. And then also remember the white women was involved in that too, in a way, because it gave them rights for what he was doing.
yeah.
They did that.
I bet.
They did that. So yeah, the government just ran a play on everybody.
Yeah, like always.
Everybody
It's
except
just it's just like Uncle Flip when they brought the guns and the drugs and he sat it in them things and had
same shit.
everybody
Yeah, they ran
checking.
a play on that.
And then, yep, now the whole United States is gay. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, I believe you. I'm not arguing with you.
The whole United States is gay. You can't watch not one commercial
I'm
or one
not.
TV show without seeing that shit.
Yeah,
I'm not. But yeah, you're right. You gotta
I mean,
say it's gay.
we not, but it's just like these motherfuckers been pushing something, and
they
then
put
it's
it
like,
in everything.
and then, and then we gotta accept it. It ain't nothing like we could just sit here and be like, oh, I don't like this shit. If you say anything about any of that shit, everybody gonna look at you and go. But if you say the word nigga, it's funny.
Yeah, that's why Dave Chappelle quit at that
If you
time.
say the word nigga, it's
That's
funny.
why Dave Chappelle quit the Chappelle show at the time.
Everything is okay. Everything is okay when you do that shit. They support it. Matter of fact, it's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be everywhere. You say the word nigga, and people gonna support you.
Ain't long.
Yeah.
It's easy to say. Motherfuckers used to
Gotta
get
say
beat up
something
for
about
that.
it. You can say nigga.
Motherfuckers used to get beat up for saying that.
Oh yeah, I
Motherfucker
used to beat people. I used to beat people up for saying that. I was one of them ones.
used to get beat
Say,
up.
say the
Motherfuckers
N
used to
word,
get
you not black.
motherfuckers used to get beat up for being gay.
That too. That's why they used to stay in the closet. But
Especially when I was
I'm
coming up.
not gonna. I didn't beat somebody up just because they was gay. Though the gay people that I've seen growing up had to fight.
Oh, but
Right.
look, when I was young kids, motherfuckers used to go around beating the shit out of them. They catch them in Hollywood, South, wherever, Hollywood, and wherever out there they catch them, they was beating them up. They used to get
Yeah.
beat up for nothing. I mean, just for being like that. You know what I'm saying?
Now these motherfuckers getting lawsuits and shit.
Oh yeah, it's a hate crime. Going to jail.
Yeah, but
We got
if
whooping
you
on them
say
though.
nigga and you're not a nigga,
Yeah.
you motherfuckers laugh with you. You ain't getting no hate crime for calling nobody no nigga.
Nah. You get beat up if you
Nah,
mess with
you
the
ain't
right people, but
hell nah.
nine
No,
times out of 10 they gonna beat
you're
you
not
up,
even
and
getting
now
beat
you gonna
up.
press charge.
You're not getting beat up because
I seen people still
they
get
gonna
beat
call
up,
it.
and that's the trigger
They're
word.
not. Nah, hell nah.
Uh,
Listen, you gonna lose your job, or you gonna go to jail.
Yep. Or
You
you might
can't beat no freedom
blast,
of speech.
or you might be sitting your ass up to blast you.
I mean, I don't. At that point, I mean, I've been there. I've been called a nigga, and somebody pulled a strap on me after I tried to do something to him. That was a white dude. But if you call somebody a nigga and he whip your ass, that nigga going to jail for whooping your ass, and you can sue the fuck out there,
Easy work.
which
Ruin
don't
his
make
whole
no fucking
life.
sense.
Done ruin his whole life just because
Not
he
even
beat the
track
motherfucker ass.
And he got called a racial slur, but they don't look at it. They don't look at that shit
No, not
as
no verbal.
wrong. But
Yeah,
if
there
you
ain't
say
no
something
verbal
about
assault.
somebody gay, now you fucking with somebody's rights and this, that, and the third, and you can get sued and you can face
All that
real prison time just by fucking discriminating against a Yagget.
crazy.
It don't even make no sense.
Oh, but like you said, they pushing that shit on everything you watch. Ain't got nothing to do with none of that. And these motherfuckers will throw that shit in there.
Malcolm X said in the Constitution that we're 3/5 of a human.
Oh yeah. That's what they were saying. 3/5. We animals. They back then I don't know if they changed. They were saying we was 3/5 of a human, yeah.
They call it. I mean, Donald Trump called us animals. That nigga say thugs and animals and all that other shit. So I
You
mean, it's
said
not
what?
no. Donald Trump called us thugs and animals, so it ain't no use to. They still talk to us crazy.
Yeah. Closest
Yeah.
thing to nature around this motherfucker.
The closest thing to the beginning,
Yeah, to everything.
fucking nature.
I'm just saying life, period.
Yeah. Whenever something was called something, we was the reason why it was called something. We named shit. That's why. That's why when we make our children's names and stuff like that, it don't be nothing that everybody heard before. We have uncommon names because we're not common.
Even being under the chains.
Yeah.
3/5 of a human being.
Yeah.
Anyway, the whole story, they was keeping blacks out there with the animals anyway. You
I
part
was
of that.
listening to what Malcolm X said, Uncle Flip, and he was saying that fuck that nigga say. That shit just we was just talking about that shit right now too.
Willie Lynch is a motherfucker too.
Man,
That's
I ain't
why
gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I heard about that dude. I ain't did enough research on him yet.
the letter is just a letter really. He was supposed to have been a slave master from the Caribbean somewhere down there. He had the remedy on how to keep niggas
In check, you said.
to keep us in check, keep us being slaves.
So
Never
he was like basically like Catcher Freeman from the Boondocks.
yeah. Yeah, I can't agree with you because I don't know. I ain't gonna say it on my TV because I don't know nothing about the Boondocks, the main characters and nothing.
Oh, this is what I was gonna say, Uncle Flip, about Malcolm X.
Uh-huh.
I was saying this shit a couple of months ago. I've been saying this shit for like the past couple of years too. But he, the reason why the government took him out is because he firmly believed and stood on us having the fucking party for ourselves. Whether it's when it's coming about the judicial system,
Yeah, their own party.
yeah, with a black representative. Every single term that they fucking want to elect a new president, the niggas all come together and voted on this one man who's supposed to represent us and shit in our own party that we have.
Hey,
So
believe it or not, brother Kano, The Black Panther Party was supposed to be that, but they got destroyed. They got destroyed.
Yeah.
They crushed them out.
So that came after Malcolm X.
The youngins of that day, educated ones and the street ones, all of them jumped on the same page, and they was like, "Fuck
Them
this."
was the real YNs, huh?
Huh?
Them was the real YNs.
Oh yeah, back then, yeah, because they was all youngins. The old people didn't want to hear none of that shit they was talking about. Like, y'all gonna get us all killed. And niggas like, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? We finna make this move, but the government is a big ass organization, man. And plus, oh shit, they took them down.
Yeah. I feel like
It
us
was a
as
hell of a
all
movement.
us as niggas, we need to all go to like a big ass IMAX theater and watch all the Hunger Games and overthrow this government.
Yeah, somebody gonna get the plan before it start. Can't blow the whole building up.
That's why Malcolm X was saying like we can't have the niggas that they got representing. We got to
Hell
have our
no.
own. 'Cause them
Yeah.
motherfuckers is clones.
Oh,
Them
that's why
niggas
they
is,
try to tell us our celebrities is our leaders. That's what they tell us now.
and that's what I'm saying. Like we got leaders and shit like that, but them niggas is talking about fuck my baby daddy and all of this bullshit. These bitches and my fault, excuse my language. These motherfuckers ain't talking about nothing
It's dealing with
at all.
they doing the same shit everybody else doing, but with a gang of money.
No, what they doing is they pushing a propaganda. It's just like when okay, now all gangs ain't a bad game. Back into the day, gangs was invented to protect. But in today's age, them niggas is not just protecting. They doing other shit too. So it's like
And
just like
terrorize
in the
their own
game.
neighborhood sometimes.
Yeah, they terrorize their own neighborhood.
Yes,
Simple
sir.
as put. That's as simple as you can put that shit. But you know what I'm saying? We got our own. I don't know when gangs started, what year, and why, but that shit was introduced to us for sure. It wasn't just something that niggas was just doing.
I mean, shit, the gang shit been around a long time before the Crips and Blood showed up. There been gangs, but when the
Yeah,
Crips
but
and Bloods,
niggas wasn't doing that shit though.
no, niggas had their gang before the Crips and Blood showed up. That's why a lot of gangs turned to Crips and a lot of gangs turned to Bloods. The ones that turned to Bloods was the ones that said they ain't rolling with the Crips. Because the Crips was a young ideal too. These boys was 18, 19 years old, 17 years old, and started the Crips. They was young boys.
Yeah, but it's like okay, so keep it real, Uncle Flip. Was gang started because they was trying to protect their neighborhoods, right or wrong?
Yep.
Okay,
Jackie Robinson,
so
look. In the 1950s, I told you this. Jackie Robinson was a part of Pepper Street gang,
yeah, yeah,
right
Pepper
there.
Street, yeah, you talking
Yeah,
about?
and that was it was a gang with blacks and Mexicans together.
So my whole thing is this: we took this shit and went left with the shit. We
Yes,
ain't we
sir.
ain't we ain't doing what the fuck the shit was intended to do.
Mm-mm.
Nigga, nowadays niggas is worried about get back and people that they lost, and I can understand that,
That shit.
100%.
Some of them don't even know the people that got killed. They still want to
I
get their
mean,
get
yeah,
back.
some niggas they don't even know, but some niggas they actually know for real. So I understand that because we come from a place to where it's real, and we don't know niggas that done lost their lives to the streets and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
So all I'm saying is this: what it was intended for and what we using it for now is not what its purpose is,
Yep.
and we ain't doing nothing but pushing ourselves in a deeper hole because it's like
Yep.
we had all the white people against us, and now we against ourselves. So it's like,
Yep.
why
What
the
is it?
fuck? Why the fuck would
What's
these
they
niggas?
call?
Why would these fuckers want to do anything with us, deal with us, or support us, or anything, whether they're for or against whatever? Because I don't even understand the shit what's going on right now. But why would they give us reparations or anything of that type of nature, or anything like that, any type of assistance when we're not even fucking together our goddamn selves? Everybody is so divided. And we're the only race that's like that. There's no other race that I mean, yeah, there's Mexicans and Asians that are into gangs and stuff like that, but from majority, for their culture aspect,
They fuck with each other.
niggas, yeah, niggas is the ones that don't even give a fuck about each other.
No.
We're the only race. We can
I'm
literally
talking about
sit
on the
here and watch.
home. Yeah.
We can literally sit here and watch each other just die out and just fall off and all of this shit. Like Daddy Yankee and Pitbull, they can make a new song right now. All the Mexicans is going for it. Everybody's doing line they hits and do everything. If that nigga Akon make a song or anybody make a song, it's ugly. Nobody want to hear that old ass shit. But at the end of the day, we
We
all
don't
we got. But it's
vets. Yeah.
niggas like Shante Paul, and I'm telling you some facts. Uncle Flip. This nigga performed in Miami last week at their little basketball, not the little basketball game, but at the NBA. He did like a little it was a free performance that he did, but like he trying to collect money for like Jamaica and shit. But it's like that nigga Shante Paul ain't made an album and made songs in years and shit like that, but they still show respect to that nigga because it's like who he is and what he stands for and what he could bring to the table for everybody. So it's like, nigga, we don't necessarily got that. I'm not saying I'm talking about niggas. I'm talking about the African American that's in
Yeah.
America.
Born here. Yep.
We don't got that.
No,
We don't have nothing.
yeah, we got twisted worse than everybody seem like. But we got a lot though, far as like they celebrities in them countries want to be like ours. You feel me?
No, everybody in the world wants to be like us. There's
I'm
nobody
trying to say.
that's not us. There's nobody, even with our people, even Africans want to be like a nigga from America.
I tell you, so even though they look down on us sometimes, like
They
far as
want to be like us. They want to fucking have that little walk we got,
swag.
little swag, all
Yeah,
that. They
yeah.
want that. They want to. You know what I'm saying? But they do it. A lot of the real ones, they know that they're a real nigga and they can be themselves, like Burna Boy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
They don't
And,
fuck
and
with us
it's
on the business tip though. They say we don't do business good, man.
that's because they fuck with the white folk. They fuck with the Europeans, and
Yeah.
they influenced by their mindset, and they're corrupted. Everybody's greedy for money.
So they got the white man mindset more than us.
Yep. Everybody,
Yeah,
everybody that nobody
that's
that's been
true.
through what we've
The
been
African
through
Jamaicans
has
and
our
all that.
mindset.
Yeah, yeah, that's
There's
true. That's
not
why
one
they
other
like.
race. There's not one other
That's why
race
they like what they like,
that
Parks.
has a
They
mind of a nigga. We're the only people on this planet that can really have a mind of a nigga, only because we really live a real nigga's life. We ain't live no fucking suburban life. We ain't live no motherfucking Caribbean life. We ain't never been in no fucking jungle. We was right here in the hood, trying to
Keep
make the
talking.
best out of the situation, trying to be better than everybody that's been here before us. That's all we ever tried to do was try to do our best to not be like that because we know what the wrong thing is. We have a lot of that. I mean, that's all we have. All we have is a lot of fucking mistakes and 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 it should have did I should have did this and I should have did that and it could have been like this. Everybody been real close. I'm talking about niggas in general. Like in general, we see what it takes. We see what it is, but it's like, man, the ones that made it, the ones that I know that made it, they didn't make it just because of their own raw talent. They had a whole village behind them. It take a village
yeah.
to raise a fucking child or anything like that. But it's like the ones that's really that, everybody was behind them.
Yeah,
Everybody.
yeah. You gotta have a team. You gotta have a game.
You gotta have a team, or we not gonna make it. And then it's like if a nigga make it on his own, everybody's gonna try to fucking get something out of that nigga, and he ain't gonna be
But
left with much.
but who made it on their own?
The nigga that say these nuts,
He didn't make
he
it on
made,
his own.
yeah,
That
he
came
did.
from no, he didn't. Listen, somebody was recording him. Somebody was on
Yeah,
the phone with him.
that ain't
Hold
hard to
on,
do.
hold on. Somebody was recording him. Somebody was. Don't discredit. He didn't make it on his own. And then
But
that's
watch
something
this
that.
though.
Who
Hold
y'all
on,
How
hold
talking
on,
many?
about,
hold
How
on.
man? I'm
many?
slow. I'm slow.
Hold on,
Who
real
y'all
quick,
talking about?
real quick. Hold on. And he got that for Warren G. Warren G did that a long time ago. So he just redid it. You know what I mean? Nothing new under the sun. No, we talking
Everybody
about
Who y'all
gets
the
their
talking
Wayne.
about,
material from
man?
something else. But all I'm saying is this, Carol. He told that person to. record me real fast. I'm finna say this. The person that recorded him was like, oh my God, like I'm tired of doing this shit. All right, fine, here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he's
Yeah.
the one. He's the one. But it's like, you asked me for an example, I gave you one. And I
No, but I'm
actually met
saying
that nigga.
even
I
him.
actually met that nigga before. I
But
actually
but
met
I
him.
know I heard he's out there in the streets of Vegas. But I'm saying,
He's actually doing better right now.
but look, he didn't do it on his own. I just told you somebody recorded him, so he didn't do it on his own. But it always take a team to win. Part of winning, your team ain't with it. You know what
I'm
I'm
not saying
saying?
that he did it on his own, but what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. And I'm not discrediting anything that you're saying. All I'm saying is this, Terrell. He's the one with the idea. He's the one with the plan. I've been in many situations to where I wanted to do something and the people around me didn't. They wasn't on that shit. So it's like I'm the only one that's doing it. I'm the pioneer in the situation. So I get it. So it's like I'm not saying that he's by himself, but he's the first one to take the real risk. He's the first one to be like, okay, y'all niggas don't believe in this shit. I'm gonna show you. And then once he showed them, they want to be a part of shit too. But it's like he's the one that had all the drugs in the car, and this is hypothetical. He's the one that had all the drugs and the guns, and he took the fall for it because nobody else, everybody's saying this is not their shit, and he's the biggest name. So that's why you feel me. But it's like right now he's doing much better because he's having the notoriety that he needs. He got his teeth fixed because his teeth was fucked up. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
and
He's been homeless for a little while.
another thing you gotta pay attention to too. Everybody tell you that's made it and been successful, but you hear like people like Tony Yale say it all the time. Once you become viral and you are famous, you public property. Oh yeah, everybody gonna bite off you. Everybody gonna you gonna have somebody trying to piss you off so you can punch them so they can sue you and take everything you
For
got.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? You a target at this point. When you famous and viral, you a target. You can't mess with any female. And female, you no, he did this and that to me. Like you just met her last night at the
Yeah.
club. Like you know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Like
facts. Nah, yeah.
you a
Nah, that
target.
shit do be happening. I'm gonna show you another example, and this is a nigga that just this is more recent, Taro. You know that nigga that said, I thank you for sunshine, I thank you for rain,
The little
I
boy,
thank you for joy, and I
from
thank
Africa,
you
right?
for pain. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful day, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
little boy from
It's
Africa.
a beautiful day.
Akon took the song
Hey.
and made a song out of it.
Have you heard that, Uncle Flip? Uncle Flip.
I think he walked away. But I know what you're talking about, Cannon.
So yeah, that nigga, he's much older now, and he spoke out on TikTok or whatever. He was saying like to everybody who feel like I got paid from Akon, I never received nothing. Da, 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 da. It was a cover from this dude. He
And it's
gave me
crazy
all
because he was
residuals,
like
but
he was
that's
in
it.
Africa.
He was. He is. And he's a little older now, and he spoke out
He
and
get
said that
smoked out.
Akon never gave him anything. That's what he said.
No.
He said Akon never gave him anything.
Even I'm
So
sure even the people who remixed it and made a beat and put it on the internet.
no, that wasn't. He said that wasn't his song. That wasn't his original song. It was a cover. And he said
No,
that
I
the niggas.
know.
He
I
said the
saw
nigga.
people made the beats to it right there on the internet. It was
Yeah,
making
niggas was doing all that shit. But the niggas the nigga who asked what song it was, he said that nigga gave him some bread. But Akon never did, and Akon
yeah,
made a remix off of it.
they kind of not gonna do
That's
it.
yard. That's fucked
Either
up.
gonna have somebody else sing it.
But Akon said he gave that nigga some money though.
Yeah, they come from over there. Them niggas be the Africans be lying. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Africans be lying, bro. Yeah,
So
just like
yeah,
this.
nigga, it's hard for us niggas to make it out when everybody want to see us lose.
Yeah, but then when they get in a position at us, they look at us like the white man look at us though.
You know, niggas was already looking at niggas how the white man was looking at them already because
They look at us like the white man look at
niggas
us.
got us divided. You don't know who the fuck. You don't know what you gonna get when you deal with a nigga. You don't know what version of a nigga you gonna get when you deal with him. You never
No,
know. And those are facts.
unpredictable.
Yeah, and it's sad, but it's the truth. I feel like the more we speak out amongst our peoples and amongst ourselves and criticize ourselves, we'll be able to clean up this act. I feel like that's the only way because
Nah, that's not just
Martin Luther
pointing.
King.
Sometimes
No, no,
pointing
no.
stuff out.
Listen. Hear me. Let me make my point. Martin Luther King, he had a vision of seeing little white boys and little black girls doing this and that. Shit. Malcolm X dream is to see niggas getting along. He is from the streets for real. Malcolm X is from wherever he's from. I mean, Martin Luther King is from wherever he's from, and niggas is all motherfucking.
They both from the
Uh,
streets.
nah, no. Malcolm X is from the streets. He
Martin
know
Luther King
how.
from the streets too.
Martin Luther King is from the streets, but the streets that he's from, he done seen the dream that he wanted everybody else to see. He comes from a place to where it's already been like that a little bit. He probably done had a scholarship to go to a little private school or something like that. He didn't have a taste. Malcolm X just know what it's like to be in Pasadena around niggas that's just like him. He's coming from a place like that. Martin Luther King is coming from a place where he like went to a couple art schools or private schools, some shit like that. And
Nah,
I'm not saying that he did. I'm not saying that's what he did. But at the end of the day, he was more knowledgeable about white people than Malcolm X was, because Malcolm X's whole thing was based off faith, and Martin Luther King shit was based off society and what he saw.
nah. Martin Luther King was off of experience, bro. Like they was firebombing this nigga house since he was a kid. White people, fucking, you know what I mean? Trying to kill this nigga since he was
Mm-hmm.
a kid. He was the preacher's son, though. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
they was trying to kill MLK since he was a kid. Firebombing his house, the white people, trying to kill him and all that. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he know what it is like. You know what I mean? But just like Malcolm X just came from what? He was up in New York and all that. And so he as a movie show, you know what I mean? So he came from a little different part of the country, but they still came from the
Mm-hmm.
same oppression.
Mm-mm.
Oppression is oppression. You get what I'm saying?
No, it's
You don't
different.
get what I'm saying? Oppression is oppression.
Oppression is different
Natty Red.
depending on what type of nigga you are.
No,
The house
oppression is
niggas get
oppression.
treated way different than the field niggas.
Yeah,
No,
both
is
of them dudes
oppression.
was great though. Both of them were standouts. They were definitely
Nah, both of
standouts.
them, both of them is great. Not well, they are great still. They
Standouts.
like, they like, they like Jordan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron and Kobe and shit. Like them niggas, it's not too many niggas like them. You
Oh,
can't start naming a whole bunch of niggas
hell no.
that's done type of shit that they
Got a
did.
lot of people copying them, but
No, I mean at the end of the day, they can try to copy them, whatever, but they've never been more impactful or anything like that. A lot of these niggas not in textbooks or nothing. These niggas is in history. They got a whole day from Martin Luther King. They don't got no Malcolm X Day though,
no,
but they got a Martin Luther. They for sure have a Martin Luther King Day.
deserves. So
So that ain't for no motherfucking reason at all.
yeah, but Martin Luther King jumped on that civil rights. He jumped on that civil rights thing too. So he was deep on that shit. That shit was started before him. You know.
Yeah, I wonder what it was that had these white folks celebrating Martin Luther King, but don't have a Malcolm X Day. That's really weird.
They fucking said he was a Muslim. That ain't Christian like.
But at the end of the day, it don't matter because
But they do in the United States.
So
yeah, but
so
we supposed,
Kano,
but he
so
was
Kano,
uniting
Kano,
us.
you got to look at
Malcolm
it
X
like
was
this.
uniting us.
One of them was Public Enemy number one, and the other one wasn't.
Bro,
One of them was
Malcolm X was just as impactful. He was just or more
no.
as impactful
Listen
as
to
Martin
me.
Luther King.
And the
Probably was public enemy
American
back then.
public, one of them was a Public Enemy number one, and the one of them wasn't.
Okay, so who was public enemy number one? Martin Luther King.
Malcolm X.
Exactly. That's my point I'm trying to make. I'm
That's
thinking you
why
should say
he's not
Martin Luther King was public
celebrated. I'm
enemy
trying to
number
tell
one.
you. That's the
Both
reason
of them
why
was
he's not
public enemy.
celebrated. He was Public Enemy number one.
Okay,
All of them was public enemy.
that's fucked up.
Back
And you
then,
know what? And you
back
know what? We need to
back
start
then, niggas
celebrating
couldn't talk
Martin.
like this.
We need to start celebrating Malcolm X on Martin Luther King Day. and so they can make him a whole new day or something. We need to have niggas
Another one,
like you know
another
what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
Kano,
We not
Kano,
doing enough as niggas. We not no
Kano.
no no hold on. Just hear me out real fast. Just hear me out real fast. I want to hear you. I want to hear everything you gotta say. So let me make this point really quick because I'm gonna forget. We're not doing enough as niggas no more. Like we had two real leaders that was really hungry. Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
more
niggas
than
before
that.
them and stuff like that, but like right now in 2026, we don't got no nigga that we following upon. A lot of these
No.
niggas out here is astrological or stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that because I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this: we don't have that. We don't have not one nigga like how Charlie Kirk was for these white folks. Not right
Nah.
now.
Nah. Brother Farrakhan's the last one, and he got he's
I
older
mean,
now.
Farrakhan, but he's like,
You
yeah,
talking?
he's
Have you
not
That's
in
listened
what
to?
in
Biden.
Have
social
you listened
media.
to him?
I mean, I haven't heard enough to sit here
When you
and
get
be
a
a
chance,
fan of this dude.
when you get a chance, fam, put him in
Nah, you
there and
gotta send me
listen to.
something. You
Yeah, and I
gotta
No,
got
when you
send
get a
me some.
chance, just put his name in there. You can go to
Yeah,
any
I can.
video you play. But
Yeah,
listen,
I
hold
can
up.
do my own
Before I
research myself.
before I forget, bro. The another reason why Malcolm X was not at first, like he was not messing with any other race besides our race with his agenda. Martin Luther King was inviting everybody, all races, to go with the movement.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? To support the
yeah.
movement. That's why he celebrated and the other one was not. So they looked at Malcolm X as like a black racist. We can't be racist,
So why?
but you know what
So
I
can I
mean?
ask you a question? I don't mean to cut you off. I want to ask you a question. Why the fuck are we as niggas not diving into what the fuck this nigga's talking about? Because he's not saying nothing the fuck he's saying for no reason. And on top of that, I know about Martin Luther King and I know about Malcolm X, and I learned that in school. So it's like they want to sit here and say this dude was this crazy ass motherfucker, but they don't got too much information, so I can sit here and tell y'all niggas like, oh, yo, I gotta fucking go look it up myself and be like, what the
Yeah,
fuck? Like,
that's
I've been
anything in this
told,
world.
I've been
Listen,
told
anything.
this, I've been told this, but really, this nigga is not that. Like, what the
Hey,
fuck?
anything in this world, bro, you gonna have to look up yourself for your
Yeah, but
self
it's like that.
interpretation.
Everything
Listen,
they want to say about a nigga
listen,
that's bad, you gotta look it up
listen
for
to me,
yourself. And
listen
be
to
like,
me though, listen to
um,
me, listen to me.
I
I'm gonna
don't know.
let me tell you something. Every story, lesson, or anything you hear from anybody else is one thing, and it could be their precipitation of what they understood out of it. What's the best thing for you to do in your life is you got to go do your self research. You
And,
can't even
and,
listen
and
to
I'm
some
doing
other
that.
people. You got to
And,
listen to his live. Hold up, you got to listen
and
to
you're
his
right.
live. You got to listen to his live videos, not just videos of people talking about him,
Nah,
because people
facts.
take
That's what
stuff
I've been
into their
doing.
own interpretations. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's one thing you got to know in life, fam.
And
Whatever
that's
you do,
exactly why I'm trying to spread this message right now. That niggas need to go and listen to what the fuck Malcolm X is talking about. Because me, I was born in '97, but I was born and I learned in this new system that they're trying to teach everybody. At least the beginning of this shit. And from what I learned is nothing of this shit. I had to learn all this shit as an adult on my own research, on my own time, or whatever. But it's like, man, they want to sit here and paint pictures of these niggas or whoever. It don't even got to be a nigga. And I could say something else, but I don't want to cause no con. Fact matter, if I'm gonna say it, I told this. I was talking to this female for like 25 minutes about this nigga Hitler, and I wasn't speaking about this nigga in a negative light. I was speaking to him on not even what he did, but how he was going about things and his principles and his just his mindset with why he was doing whatever he's doing. And I don't agree with what he did at all. I don't agree with the people that died, the Holocaust, none of that shit. But the idea of why he was doing what he was doing, I cannot necessarily say I disagree because I don't think those are the real Jews either. I feel like I'm a real Jew. I feel like y'all's real Jews. But I'm not saying that I agree with him killing all them people and stuff like that. That's all I'm trying to say. But it's like, and they want to paint this picture of these people as they bad. And Malcolm X ain't never said for no nigga to go do something to nobody. He never said that. Like because they asked him. on a podcast before a podcast was a thing, and he said he's not telling nobody to go do anything like that. He went back and talked to about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and he was speaking upon how you don't just fucking let nobody do nothing to you without no type of retaliation, but it's all trying to teach a lesson. I'm not finna go kill no. Like he's not talking about like people that during 9/11 and stuff like that. He ain't talking about niggas crashing out and doing all this extra shit. He talking about some real life lessons. Somebody put their hand on you, you defend your goddamn self. Just as a human being, and if you following laws that God gave to you, somebody put their hands on you, you fucking defend your goddamn self. And he's talking like that. And somebody wants to talk, so I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, that's how Farrakhan talk too. Same language. It ain't nothing
Okay.
different. It ain't nothing different. Now, if I say, they was around Farrakhan a little younger than him, but Farrakhan was right there. He getting the same lessons. He's the same person, man.
All right then. So the fact that they're trying to make it seem like this nigga out here talking about like we finna do this, we finna like no. Like nigga, we right
Farrakhan ain't
here
said
doing
nobody
this
else.
like this.
Yeah.
And if y'all want to come over here and intrude on what we got going on, we, as quote unquote Americans, can defend our goddamn selves.
It ain't
What
got to
the
be
fuck is the
American.
problem?
No,
What's the problem?
it ain't got to be Americans. We as men,
We
humans,
as men, human beings in this goddamn country,
we
it don't
can
matter where
defend
we
ourselves.
from. This is the law.
The law of life. You
Right.
got self-preservation. You gotta save your life first.
I mean, that's what it say in the studies that these people are
The
doing
books, all the books.
in their religious righteous beings of themselves when they studying these things. It say that. And that's all Malcolm X was saying. He ain't talking about go out here and do this. We're gonna go do this. And if they do this is how we gonna act. No. We gonna carry ourselves like this, and these are the places that we gonna be. For whatever reason, they want to come over here and do something. Oh yeah, it's home. But we ain't looking for no goddamn problems. We ain't even trying to go fucking be right in front and center where y'all niggas. Y'all coming over to where the fuck we at? Coming to fuck with us. It's supposed to be our own shit that we got established. And y'all coming over here. We ain't even next to motherfucking Smiths or Albertsons or Audi's. We over here at Roscoe's or wherever the fuck we at. Y'all come over here and fucking our shit up. Now we tripping. That's a
Yeah.
difference. That's a
He
big
wasn't
difference.
he wasn't a radical. He wasn't a radical. He
Nah,
was
he was trying to get shit done. He
no, he
wanted
was
a whole party.
self-defense. Self-defense first of all, but
Now he knew all the laws and the legislations and everything that they done. That's one thing that that nigga actually did. He's a studious person, just like Martin Luther King. But he's very studious and he understands what these white folks can and can't do. But it's supposed to be a free state. We are supposed to be just like them, even though when they made these legislations and laws and stuff like that, they looked at us like this and they made the motherfuckers not in the light of us. They made it in the light of them. So now that we are able to, you know what I'm saying, receive the same whatever it is regarding to any of the laws that they done put for real, that's what he stood on. He was trying to when you go to school, when you already know the lesson, and you don't want to make it seem like you know the lesson, but you trying to play it off, but you trying to make it seem like you know what's going on. He did that. He knows what's going on with these motherfuckers, and he was just trying to do his thing. He was trying to see how far he can go legally. He was trying to see how far he can go without breaking the laws, and they still fuck with him because he's not. Those laws don't apply to people like that. Him, which is us. The laws that they have that we live by, they don't apply to people like us. They don't. They was never intended to. And that's what he pushed. And that's what he was trying to make light to and get us to understand.
yeah, he's pointing out that the laws that they make is for us. You know what I mean? That's why
The
they
laws that
made
they
the
make is not for us, is what he was
yeah,
trying to basically
no.
say.
They made them for us. They
Oh
made them
yeah, 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 yeah.
so for
They made
instance,
us to for us to fail.
so for
Yes,
instance,
yes.
like back in the day, you used to be able to walk around with a rifle.
But it wasn't for us though to do
No
that shit. It
more.
was for them because we was less than the human. What was you saying, Terrell? You cut out.
Black Panther Party. Shit. Change the laws of California.
California. They don't want that. That was made for us, for black people. It's a lot of laws that were made for us. They don't want us to flourish. They don't want us to become one. And that's why
Nope.
every temple that we built, they destroyed it. Or they
And
brought
that's
it down
why
some type of way.
and that's why I keep talking about the Hunger Games. I don't know if y'all keep hearing me talk about that shit, but there's a couple movies that they got, and there was books that came out before the movies and shit came out. I read all the Hunger Game books before any of the movies came out. I read all of them. Like my mom even bought me some of them books. I asked her for them books. But it's like on some real shit though. That shit is real. Like they go against the government, they overthrow it. And then there was supposed to be this new power that was supposed to be, but Katniss took her ass out too. The one from District 12 or whatever, the girl that volunteered for her little ass sister that they tried to put in the Hunger Games. And I'm not trying to spoil nothing, but what I'm trying to say is after she did what she did, she went even further. You know what I'm saying? She didn't like the Hunger Games, none of that shit. She won. Yeah, she was the last one, but like there was supposed to be another one next year. She didn't like none of that shit. They boycotted that motherfucker. They took out the nigga that was in charge of all of this shit, and then they tried to bring somebody else in and have a new order. She took that person out too because she didn't like that new order,
So,
and she
but
died. And she can live or die about that shit too. That's what she did. Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
but see that's and they probably made the movie too because of that.
And that's the movie.
That's what they think that we're gonna do if we come in power, and that's why they always held us down. They think we're gonna come back and take over all this stuff, but no, we were just establishing our own stuff, and they tore it down each time we
Yeah.
did.
We can't do nothing. There's nothing that we can do, bro. They want to see us at the bottom, and 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 on top of that, they want to stay on top. It's not that they want to see us at the bottom. They don't want to fucking lose what they got. They don't want to be. All they see is where they can be if it's not this way. If it's not like this is what it's gonna be like for them. That's all they see. It's not about nothing else besides that, bro. Every time they see a nigga, they see the movie with us with all the five other black people when they look into the mirror and then they see the other version of themselves and it's different. All the white folks see when they see us is the version of them that they don't want to be.
Yeah.
That's all they see, and that's it. And I don't look at them like that. I don't look at nobody else. I'm starting to. I'm starting to see that. No, actually, that's not true. I've always looked at white people like this is how it's supposed to be for us. What the fuck? So I know that they looking at us like that. I know they're looking at us like that because I've been like my whole life like them motherfuckers be driving and all this shit, doing all this shit, whatever they want, coffees at Starbucks, whatever, all of this shit. They've been doing all this shit. They created like the way people live is how a Caucasian person thinks life should be lived. Nobody lives how a nigga think life should be lived. Everybody wants to appeal to the white man and be in business with them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Once we stop doing business with motherfuckers like that and exiling them and make it to where like they can't fucking eat off whatever we got going on, that's when we'll win. But as long as we pay taxes and do all this shit that they feel like we can never be our own people. It's not possible because they got us. It's bro. This is a
We need
whole
deep, like
cycle.
I said, we need deep in it. Since you're doing your research, go back at some of the Muhammad Ali too. You know what I mean? It's
Man, that's
like,
making my son name is Cassius. Come on now,
yeah, I understand Cassius, but
I did a
Cassius,
whole biography in there.
but Cassius was the name that he didn't want no more. I was a slave name.
And I know that. And at the end of the day, that was his original name. He changed it because when he got converted, but it's still sentimental. That's what his name is. His mama probably still called him Cassius, even though he changed his name.
Yeah, yeah
That is a
man.
real name. That's a real person.
I know. Just go back and listen to some of the stuff he said. He explained it way back in there. Like, well, we gonna integrate. We gotta depend on you guys for everything. And
Every
you
single
know,
thing.
every single thing, and that's how it is now. So
Yeah.
now
So it's like
you,
this ain't the land of the free. This is the land of the fucking slave. This is
yeah.
the land. This is the land of the community. This is the land of everybody that has a voice but chooses to just
But other people
obey.
look at it as land of free too. You know what I mean?
Nah,
They
hell
put the
no. These
stigma.
niggas,
Hold up, but
these
they
niggas
put
out
that
here
stigma so
banking rich to
strong.
be out here.
You hear me? They put the stigma so strong that you got people from other countries saying, "Oh, this is land of free." I told you, I met somebody
And then
from.
they come out
Listen,
here and get
hold
locked
up.
the fuck up.
True story. I told you I met somebody from Dubai. Came over here, said he came over here for a better life. Like, bro, what? They
Nigga,
from
they got
Dubai?
that's because you can't smoke
That's
weed and do a whole bunch of shit. Back in the
no,
day, you
nigga,
come
you
out
come
here if you got it out here, it's like that for you. But if you just a person that's from any community or just a community in general, if you from a community, life for you, it sucks. You gotta do this, you gotta do that, and you only gonna get this, and you only gonna get that. You need to be happy with what you get. You get what you
yeah.
get, and you don't say shit. That's a saying that I remember that from when I was a little ass kid. You get what you get, and you don't say shit. That's America for a nigga that's in a working class. There's people that come out here, like you said, from Dubai. They're not a working class citizen. They come out here and they have things set up for them. They have more resources and access to things than a nigga that's just out here. And we're niggas out here. We ain't just motherfucking white, black. I mean, we ain't just white or Chinese or Mexican or anything.
Legal pops has a video
Nigga,
player.
we are niggas out here. And they
Yeah.
knew that they knew that since we was in elementary school. And they have us sign little before we take them little state tests and shit like that. They have us bubble in what race we is. They know who we is. There ain't no scholarships that is in there for elementary school or that shit. We can't go to no private school. Niggas gotta go to regular ass, wherever the fuck wherever your fucking apartment or house is at, you gotta go within your district right there. If they got a program, it's a waiting list for you to get in. Now how the fuck you on a waiting list when it's your turn and you gotta go to school? So it's like it don't even make no sense. But anyways, all I'm saying is this. We way overpopulated. We got all this other shit going on. This is a money country. Fuck Vegas being a money state. This whole country is a pimp country. We are we are out here. If you ain't hustling and you ain't because the incarceration rate is ridiculous. But it's like if you ain't out here risking your life trying to make a hot dollar, then you gonna be, you know what I'm saying, in a place where it's dark. And they don't really supply too much help. They got all them shit, but you see all these politicians and everybody getting taken down and going to prison because they're embezzling and doing all this shit with the money that they were supposed to give to the community that they not getting. We seen all of that shit before. That's where we come from. It's corrupt. It's a nigga out here that we was talking about, that little nigga David, that me and cousin was talking about, you know what I'm saying? And they still ain't convicted him. Even though he had a whole body in his trunk and any other regular ass nigga or anybody else, they would have been at least in jail for this shit and waiting for the fucking trial. But this nigga ain't even been arrested. He ain't even a fucking named as the main suspect yet in this case, and it's been all this goddamn time. And that's the state that we come from. So just imagine how the rest of America is. It's all fucked up. It's all designed for niggas to fail. None of these constitutional rights or anything was for a nigga to do anything. Now they want to have people that are successful and be like, see if you make it out, if you do this and that, then you can be. So you got everybody trying to be in the business of showcasing themselves and stuff like that. Everybody wants to do stuff like that. The doctor and the nurse and everything, all that's been watered down. Then there's a lot of other races that's filling up in spots. So it's like, what can we do? We can't do no regular ass job because that's what the fuck they say we're supposed to do. And then we do anything else. Now it's nothing. And then all they want us to do is be entertainers. And then they got them pushing the wrong agenda too. So it's a cycle. And then it's not even their fault. because we got gangs out here, rightfully, wrongfully, doing crazy ass shit that has nothing to do with what the shit was intended to. Everything that we have or had is not what it was intended to and what it was for. Every movement that we did, the way we were going about it and having this freedom that we have to do whatever, because technically we are free, but we're not because we still fucked up as a people. And as long as we're fucked up as a people, we're not free. So it's like everything that we had, everybody's not using that shit for what it's intended for. Everything. It doesn't matter what system or anything that we got is not. It's fucked up, and that's eternal. That's what we got to deal with ourselves.
Hey, y'all, let's get a bar, Muhammad Ali, man.
Oh yeah,
See
that's what I
drop.
was talking about, Kano. Listen to him.
Just check it out, man. I'll be right back.
It's a short one. It ain't that long.
Hello.
Pops ain't
If it
playing.
ever play.
Yeah. No sound.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And the devil pervert everything.
You hear it, Kano?
Mm-mm.
Cultures different from black. Puerto Ricans and Indonesians cannot integrate. Egyptians and
Yeah, now.
Germans cannot integrate. Australians and Mexicans cannot integrate. They have different foods, they have different music, different cultures. See, we can't integrate. We ain't gonna never have no peace. The culture, the nature's different. I don't hate you. So really, ain't nothing in this integration. I need some land. I need some jobs. My people need jobs. We need something so we can build and do for ourselves, and we must have some land. 40 million people. You know, it's a lot of Negroes just in New York, in Cleveland, Baltimore, Washington, California. It's a lot of black. Ooh, that's a whole nation. 40 million, man. They don't tell you the truth about that. So now, a man with my knowledge, what can you tell a man like me now? What's your suggestion? That's your question. Okay, you talking to me, not a dumb Negro or pork chop eater. Don't know the truth. I'm free now. I woke up. Now, what are you gonna tell me now?
Pork chop eater.
Some land of my own, doing something for myself like you, England, and America do. Now, I know you're not against the black man. I know you're not against me having my land, are you? I know you English and ruled and slaved forever for a long time. But do you still today don't want me to have my own country and build for myself and govern myself? Would you think that's bad if we thought like that? What's your solution to my problem? 1974, you all just, white man just flew from New York to England in an hour, less than 2 hours. You all are so progressive. You're walking around on other planets. Now, today, I'm intelligent too now. What's your suggestion? What should be my movement? Integrate?
Yeah, equal rights in a mixed society.
In this society, where you still own the government, you still own the train station, the railroad plant, the electric plant, these television cameras, you still make all the food, you control everything, and I'm like a leech on a dog's back. All I can do is just wait for you. I can't do nothing for myself. Integrating in your society don't mean I'm doing nothing for myself. You doing it all. I want to do something for myself. I'm tired of depending on you. You might get broke one day. Your stores might close. Your gas pumps might cut off again. I'm relying on you now. Can I have my own land and country?
Well, you've got your own freedom here, for instance. I know you're luckier than many black people in America, but you're your own boss.
I'm speaking for my nation.
I know, I appreciate
that. If I was representing just me, I wouldn't be talking like this, because I got it made. I'm talking for my brothers who's out there.
But I just don't see how, Mohammed, I don't see how you can slice up America into bits and get all the whites in one area and all the blacks in another.
Then we leave then. We leave.
But they'd miss you.
Hey.
Yeah, don't stop made that video, by the way. Don't stop studio.
Yeah, that's back in the day.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I love that dude, bro. That nigga always keep it real. He always that shit.
He's a leader, man.
Yeah, he was one of the first niggas that, well, not one of the first. He didn't go to the World War when
they
he chose
locked
to go
him
to
up.
jail. They didn't lock him up. He chose to go.
Yeah.
He stood on what his belief was.
Yeah.
Just
You
a
know,
minute.
as I said, one of the last, those are the times where we had actual leaders, bro. Like, yeah, they had
Those are the
money,
type
but,
of
like,
those
you
are the
feel
And
type
your
of
me?
leaders
leaders
that should
right
be
now
known.
got the most followers. Who got the most followers in
Listen,
your
but
leaders
listen,
now?
he had followers, he had money, he still
No,
chose
I'm
to
talking about on these
talk for
social
the
media
people.
platforms.
I'm saying
Yeah.
before social media, he had followers. He had, you know what I'm saying? He had love, he had likes, but he still chose to talk about and up his people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I respect that shit.
Not his group that he fucked with, all those people.
It was more than that. Yeah, he was willing to go out for that shit. And he took a knee for that shit like Colin Kaepernick did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I respect that shit. But at the end of the day, these people not doing that shit for no
Nobody else
reason.
ain't doing it. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not doing that for no reason.
Hey, we all always reminisce on them. You know, history's still being made right now. Y'all know that,
I'm
right?
gonna tell you, yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'll be watching the Boondocks and shit like that, and they got a whole episode talking about when Martin Luther King got shot and he was in a coma and he just woke up and he's seeing how niggas are today. You ever thought about some shit
Um,
like that? Flip.
yeah. Well, I know he be turning his grave. He saw that parade the other day.
I mean, fuck the other day. Just imagine all the Martin Luther King parades that have been going on for years and how niggas been acting. That's all I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
Nah, he'll
But
be mad. Like he said, before he passed, he took us into a burning building. Yeah, he did. He had all the young influence. He had followers and likes back in his time too. You know what I mean?
all right,
Yeah.
so now that we know that we've been taken into a burning building, how do we fucking put the fire out and make it right? We gotta have our own shit.
It's like it's
We
down there
need
like
to
the
have some
shit
shit
burning.
segregated.
Damn,
We gotta.
I'm not saying it's over, but it's down there like the shit burnt down already.
Nigga, if they gonna have segregated shit, they gonna kick people, certain people out, whatever the case may be. If they gonna kick certain people out, let's get some segregated shit. Let's get our own communities. We got figures that are black, that are celebrities, whatever the case may be. We got all of the shit that we need to restart and do everything right now. Why not do it?
They don't want to. These people that do got the resources, they on ball tie. So once they get to doing it, they gonna R. Kelly their ass. They gonna he did it.
More
Well,
than
I
R.
don't know
Kelly
about P.
there.
Diddy. They gonna Michael
Going
Jackson their
against the
ass.
government? You talking about going against the government? Shit, you gonna get more than R.
No,
Kelly.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about just having our own shit in general. Just having our own everything. Like we could
Going
just
against the
have.
government.
Yeah, because everything's up. They already got like it's just like when if you live in certain states, if you have somebody to stay with you, if they stay with you long enough, then they live there too, and you can't just kick them out, right?
Yeah.
That's how these Caucasians did America, and that's why they have a law for that shit. It's just like, it, it, I mean, I'm just saying, like that type of shit right there. They just playing in our face. It ain't nothing but us coming together and trying to figure out what's next. And that's something that we ain't even done. We ain't figuring out what everybody just trying to live their best life. That's what these bitches out here saying. We living our best lives. Well, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's just a whole bunch of that shit going on right now with
Yeah, but they
everybody.
only living for a moment. Next moment
Yeah,
they live in hell. You know what I mean? It's living for a moment when they out on vacation. It's living for a moment
yeah.
only.
Most people just living
Like,
for that one moment. They not thinking
yeah,
about what's next and what's afterwards.
and
So
I think they don't care about it. And one thing about us, man, we need to drop ego, hatred, jealousy, envy. We need to drop that. We got that so much amongst each other. We can't even do nothing together. You know what I mean?
any word that's in the dictionary
Organization.
that's derogatory, we need to get rid of all of that.
in our community. We need
Position,
to
you know what I
all
mean? Like people
we need,
always like somebody getting a position. People always worried about what the other person not doing
yeah,
and
but
what this person.
it's literally,
You
at
know
this
what I'm
point
saying?
it's 2026. You know what I'm saying? There's so much life going on. It's impossible.
It ain't got worse, bro.
It ain't no worse. It's not possible for us to come together until nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. It could be a mass genocide amongst niggas, which has been going on throughout the years with the prison system and stuff like that, especially with the male. Males been getting locked up. But anyways,
Where it
it's
goes,
over with.
everything's tough.
It ain't. It
I'm not
ain't no.
saying it's good.
It ain't no. It ain't no. It's
'Cause
over with.
I know
They
y'all
trying to
been
wipe us
seeing
out.
the new dudes. Pops, you been seeing the new dudes talking about they the Black Panthers.
Yeah, but
Nobody.
they got white dudes
Nobody
in the
listening
But
to none
too.
of
then
that
listen,
shit.
hold up. Then you got Harry P. Newton, niece or whatever, talking about y'all ain't nothing. Y'all like, come on, man. Like that's still I said it myself, but I'm not gonna get on the internet and say it. You know what I mean?
Niggas need
Everybody
to
got
just
to
fend
talk.
for themselves. At this point, as a nigga, if you ain't fending for yourself, you don't give a fuck about you and your people. And that's your people. You gotta understand that we like Polynesians. Being a black person is being like because they come from islands and stuff like that. But we are about to go extinct because we're first of all, the majority of us and then we're all on we're on social media, we're on all platforms for one. They all see us acting ignorant. It could be me, it could be you. It don't gotta be me or you, but people that look like us that you know what I'm saying, that try to do whatever. Everybody's doing retarded ass shit and God weighs us. It ain't no other race. Yeah, they got a race doing this and that, but we all know the people that's on this shit right now on this podcast, we all know that niggas do not give a fuck about each other.
Nope,
We not
they
supposed to
don't.
be
They
together.
don't. They don't.
Possible window.
Yeah, he could have do
No
Black
ICE
Panther.
agent ever run up on me. I
We
guarantee
finna
you, if
be
both are
extinct.
all in their chest the
It's finna
size
be
of a
over with.
window.
Unless we do something about that shit now.
Yeah,
It's either now or never. Otherwise, all the niggas is having kids with different races and everything, and I'm one of them. I got a son with a white lady, but every nigga is gonna get to a point where all the niggas in America is doing that.
Gonna be all mulattoes running around here.
I mean, yeah,
Yep.
That's what
mulatto.
they call them.
Still, like I said,
Walking
you spread your bloodline and your seed. You know what I mean? You know, as
Which
we
was
are.
not intentional. Which was not intentional.
Hold up. It might be intentional now.
It wasn't intentional. It
Listen,
was never intentional.
it's intentional now. It is, and that's why it's just happening. You know what I mean? So now our species is dominant. Like I said, we making more black, but out the between the other race you messing with, the babies will be like for surely black. You know what I mean? But not dark skin, but you could tell our features in it.
I mean, from what I could take from the situation is we ain't gonna never go extinct. But at the end of the day, when it comes to slavery, we basically right back there. If you want me to keep it real with you, most niggas think that it's either this or that. They don't. There's no in between. There's not too many routes and then it's like our especially the generation before mine. Like those people weren't knowledgeable to know because they was trying to figure out them goddamn selves, and everybody just trying to do the best they can, but they not knowing that you could do this, that, and the third. Like I was growing up, sports was the most important thing in my life. Like that was the most celebrated thing. Having good grades was good, but it was for sports. And I'm not saying that my people wasn't raising me to be anything else because me being knowledgeable and having and going to school and actually having good grades, it made me want to like school more and know about and want to study things on my own. But it was new that I can come home and tell nobody about. Everything that I learned new, I have to listen to the teachers and everybody else. I can't come back and talk about some shit in college to my peoples because it's like our peoples in general. A lot of us don't go to college and stuff like that. Every white person and stuff like that, or most. We're talking about what we're talking about America. Every white person in America, they're supposed to go to college, they're supposed to have these degrees and doctorate degrees and all these things. Everybody in their family got them. They're supposed to. So they have a lot of people, whether it's their cousin or their brother or anybody, they got people they can go talk to and help them get through and wiggle through whatever they're going through. It's rare for that for black people. Not all black people, but most. And I can say that about Hispanics too, because there's Hispanics that I've seen that climb through the ropes and make it to the top, but it's not that like they have a similar background to understand like most of my people have not been here or there. And it's not because they can. It's just this is the way it is. This is where I was born. I'm this color. We talk like this. It's just what it is. And this is how it is for us. The fuck.
And you know another thing, get them on. I'm not changing the subject, but another thing that irks me about that, you know what I mean, is that we don't. You know, I had to read a black encyclopedia every time I used to get in trouble in school. Pops had, you know what I mean. He make me sit down and do a chapter, and kind of interpret it. Um, but it taught me a lot, and even though that was like one of my punishments. But it's tough because we don't know nothing past maybe the 1930s or maybe the 1800s. We don't know nothing about us past that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I even had a dude the other day, like, man, where you from? I was like, man, I'm from America. I'm from here, California. He's like, man, you gotta be from like Kenya. So I was like, nah, bro, not that I know of. I'm from America. You know what I mean? I know the history as far as back what I asked my grandparents, and like I said, what I've read myself. But it's like we don't know nothing about us past the 1800s, bro. And it's crazy. It's fucked up too, though. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like I've had people in
It's
other
that
countries.
disconnect.
Yeah,
It's that disconnect that makes us nothing like anybody else. It's
yeah,
that disconnect that makes us different. So it's not like we're not African. It's like we are the ones that are different. They have southern, eastern, western, and northern. We're the ones that had to go across that boat. All the motherfuckers that went across, we the ones that survived, that are still here, that you got to look at and recognize real recognize real.
yep. And some of us are already here.
Yeah, I mean, we
Some
have
of us,
heritage. We have heritage. We have lineage that's been here, but we definitely have in our family from across the boat. We come from a product of what's already been established and what's been reestablished. We come from both realms because there's been African kings that came to America before Columbus did. So yeah, we was already here and dealing with. It's just you feel me. When they came here, it was way different. Some motherfuckers, them niggas changed. Them white folks changed everything. What it was
yeah,
supposed to be.
all
We didn't
over the
come out here on
world,
no shit
man.
like that. We came out
And,
here and traded. We came out here and integrated. We came out here and did what we were supposed to do. We didn't come out here to take over.
and listen, but like I tell people right now, what our president we got going on, like he's just showing us roots, bro. This is how they are. And people just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's doing this. No, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not even. I learned a little bit about the history, and it's not nothing new. You know what I mean? He's doing what his ancestors wanted. He's doing what his ancestors do.
He
Yeah,
just
that's
he just a more he's
the
just a
product.
more
It's a product of his environment. So,
he's a present president. Like he knows what's going on right now. He knows what everybody thinks is cool and
yeah,
he's a rich motherfucker. He does everything that everybody wants to do. He knows
but
what it is.
he's a product of his environment though. Like his views, his way he thinks. The nigga, you gotta get these niggas out of here. You gotta get these people. Oh, I gotta go over here and take this spot over. So I gotta run this country. I gotta. You feel me? He's a product of his environment. These
That's
people
how
went.
them other presidents was too, though.
Went around and conquered the whole world, bro. They didn't. You feel me? They got their faces. The great grandparents' faces on these bills that we used to live. We used
Obama was the only president that was different because
he wasn't
he
different
was
either.
he was different because he was the only
Skin
president
color
that
is the only thing different.
wasn't really like calling the shots. Everything that happened when he was there, like there was motherfuckers telling him how things were. He was just a puppet. He was just there. He was just a face.
The skin color was the only
Government,
thing.
the government was really running shit when he was the president.
It was
Like Donald Trump does shit. He's the one he's responsible for most of it. It's not we can't blame the government for how United States is right now. We can only blame Donald Trump if you want to blame somebody. We can't.
no, it's the government, fool. Like you gotta
Nah, it's
understand.
Donald Trump. It's that nigga. He's the one
It's
that's signing off
more.
on these
It's more than him.
boys.
You get what I'm saying?
He has a say so. He's the one that's on Twitter and online and
Listen,
making appearances and talking about these things.
Kano,
He's an influence.
in the past, the presidents that went against the government, something happened to them. From ever since Lincoln, nah, it's not going down because you get what I'm saying. He's doing what they really want, honestly, but he's just doing it his way. I get what you're saying on that, but he's still doing the agenda. Trust me. If he go off that agenda they got,
He's a
something
white
happened.
man. He's white. Of course he's gonna do.
Lincoln was
He's a
white.
part of the
Kennedy
agenda.
was white. All them
Yeah,
dudes was white.
exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
White,
at the
white, white.
time
That's what I said. The only
when
different
Lincoln
thing
was the
about
president,
Obama was the skin color.
bro, when Lincoln was the president,
Uh-huh.
most people it was a lot of people it was most people that was against slavery. That's the only reason why. If he was somebody else, we could possibly still be slaves right now. But
Yeah, well, he's president. But I'm saying, if he go against the agenda, you see what happened to Lincoln. You see what happened to Kennedy. Ain't nothing stopping it from happening to him if he go against the agenda. You know what I mean?
right.
So he's playing with the agenda, but he's
They try to
doing
hell no, they try to kill that nigga. Like
no,
Lincoln.
no,
They
that
try to
no.
kill nigga, they try to kill that nigga Donald Trump twice.
No. Ain't no trying nowadays.
After what happened to Charlie Kirk, they were trying to get that nigga.
Ain't no okay. That's a perfect example. Ain't no trying nowadays. Niggas is getting the job done, Cam.
Yeah,
That's
nowadays.
yeah. Ain't no fuck all that trying shit. Nigga.
Nah, hell nah. They were trying to get Donald Trump.
If they really wanted to get him, they would have got him. That's all I'm telling you.
They were trying to get Donald Trump.
They really
They still
wanted
trying
to,
to get him.
they would have got him.
They ain't done. He knows what's going on. If
Yeah.
they hit Charlie Kirk, that's you know what I'm saying?
Just like what's name got it, man. You know what's name got his shit from he was riding in the car, bro, got his shit done from yards and
Yeah.
yards away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They really wanted to get him to get him, but they don't want to get him like that. Like I said, he's speaking their language. He's speaking
Yeah.
their language, bro.
Only because the world is at peace, though. In a way. You're not
Nah,
really hearing about too much world war going on.
it's war. There's war going on right now.
Where? Where?
Taiwan, China, what's the name? Still fighting. Ukraine and Russia. They still going. It's war right now going on.
Y'all started back up.
Oh, it ain't stopped. It ain't stopped, fam. They bombing each other back east right now.
Right now.
Right now. Ain't no stop, bro. What was born right now, bro. Like it's just not headlines. You know what I mean?
All that shit is distracting.
It is. It's a distraction, but it's like it sucks. Like I said, even when it come down to here, is people gotta lose their lives. You know what I mean? Like people just
Have you
trying to live.
seen Have you seen the Hunger Games? Like all of them?
Nah, I didn't. What turned me off? No lie, I ain't gonna lie to you. As far as like the movie wise, I never read the books. As far as movie wise, it turned me off. It was the Hanging Tree song. I was like, when I heard that shit and that it was played in the movie because they took me to go see it. I was like, I'm cool. I don't want to see this shit. Like it's a racist ass movie. Like I was like, I'm cool. I don't want to see it. Just off of that song, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a Hanging Tree song or something they was playing.
I hear you.
Yeah, it
You
made
gotta
me
watch the movie, man. There's a couple movies.
at this movie.
It is racist.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, like the parts
That's why I'm
I
telling you
didn't
to
see
watch
the
it.
whole movie, but the parts I seen, like it's like I'm cool. I want to watch this shit. Like I didn't want to get mad. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't hate nobody. You get what I'm saying? But I know what's up. I have no
Mhm.
hate for nobody, no race, none of that. I know what's up. You know what I mean? I could sense
Mhm.
people have hate for me. I don't hate them. That's what it is. Well, I don't want to do nothing to nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. Just don't bring nothing. Don't hurt me. Don't try to hurt my family. I have no hate for you.
Did
Simple
you
as
watch
that.
Get Out?
Yeah, I seen Get Out. You remember we was talking about you?
Well, watch Hunger Games.
Yeah. Nah, that's a whole different shit.
Mhm. You seen The Purge, right?
Yeah, I was in Paris.
All of these movies is like when we was back in grade school and shit.
I've been saying the Purge is racist from the first one too. Nigga, they chasing the
All
black
these,
dude around the house. He was
bro,
home. Yeah, they chasing the black dude. Yeah, I've been saying that shit was racist.
all these movies is like when we was in grade school and like they was talking about like Miss Mary, Mac, all dressed in black. It's like even those songs stuff like that. Those are all stories about black people. You know that, right?
Yeah, I didn't look at it. Like, we used to sing them songs when we was kids. Kids.
Yeah,
Like,
like Ring Around the Rosie. That's
yeah.
racist. All those things are
No,
all
that
those
wasn't
songs are
racist.
racist.
That was about smallpox, bro.
No,
Ring around the rosy. Yeah, that was about a disease. It was about
no.
smallpox.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
We knew that. We knew that one back in elementary school. That was about a disease. Ring around the rosy. It was
Mm-mm.
about smallpox. Yeah,
That's what they were trying to tell us, but nah.
the
They got
black.
some. They got racist songs, just like the cartels got songs about killing and shit. They got a whole bunch of racist ass songs.
Yeah, but I don't look at them as racist. Like, you know what I'm saying? They not. Said the motherfuckers not deterring my day. He ain't
Then that's the
saying,
correlation.
hey,
That's the
hey,
correlation I'm making with
hey,
the movies.
hold on. He ain't saying nigga in it. Ain't being racist.
They
You
change the
know,
words. That's why they make them these songs.
he
And then
changed the words. It's like one of those things, you got motherfucker on the internet saying nigga this, nigga that, right? And they not black, but when they get around a black person, they wash their ass. It's one of those like, yeah, you know what's up. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, niggas ain't gonna punch you in the mouth. You could say that shit in front of her, call me one, might get hit. You know what I mean? But we ain't tripping.
not tripping enough.
The power of words. The power of words, huh?
Yeah, they got power for sure. These spells, power. But
Right.
we need to start to learn and
Trick it.
know who we are. We need to start to learn and know who you are as an individual too. And certain things won't move you as much as it used to, and it happens with as you get older. Some people still in a mature mind state, but some people, you don't trip off of many things anymore. Like I said, all through elementary school, junior high, even some high school. I mean, you not black, you ain't saying the N word around me. I'm getting on you. You know what I mean? But then even in like the last time I remember getting suspended for in junior high, I had to think like this shit gonna become jail time and beating people up for saying the N word, and they still running around saying it. I'm gonna keep going to jail each time I crash out for beating them up. I'm gonna keep getting suspended. I'm gonna keep getting punished for them saying that word. So I had to
But back
change.
in
You
but back in
change
the
change
day,
the trigger. You
Change
back
my
in
change
the
the
back
mindset.
trigger.
hey Terrell, back in the day, them niggas used to boycott places and not ride buses and
Yeah,
go to jail for shit like that
right.
and
But
make a statement.
I
We're
had to
not
change
doing stuff like that no more. That's why we don't have no Martin Luther
not.
King or no
Sacrifice to
Malcolm X
fuck
no
your whole
more.
But I
record up.
but I had to
You had
change
a
my
sauce.
mind state. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No,
I had to
no. What
change
I'm
my
yeah,
mind
I hear what
state
you're saying. I
to
hear what
what's
you're saying. But
going
what I'm
on
saying is this,
nowadays.
Terrell. This is what I'm
I know exactly what you're saying, fam. I
yeah.
pointed that out.
We don't have Malcolm X's and Martin Luther Kings
Well,
just
we don't
based
have
off
the unity no
that.
more. We
No,
don't.
the thing about it is niggas can do stuff like that and nobody's gonna fucking uh really fucking stand on that shit. We can go
Yeah,
parade
we don't have the
niggas
unity
gonna,
no
niggas
more.
gonna go out there and loot and shit. Niggas not gonna go out there and do the right shit. Niggas gonna go loot and act
We don't have
retarded.
no unity. We don't have no unity no more for that. You get what I'm
That's why I'm
saying?
saying it's
Love.
over
No
with.
So
love.
I said that last week on the show. We don't have no unity no more for that. We're not. We're
So
not doing the right
are you
thing.
mad about what happened with George Floyd? Be real.
Yeah, I was mad about it.
Why? That nigga
Honestly,
was off fentanyl. That nigga was
it
tripping.
don't
He was
matter
doing a
what
whole
the
bunch
nigga
of
was
drug
off
shit.
of. Nobody
Yes,
deserves to
it
get their
do.
next. Listen, hold up, hold up.
Man,
Nobody,
that nigga was off
no.
drugs. The fuck you talking about?
It don't matter if the nigga was off Sherm, nigga.
If
Nobody.
nigga,
Yeah.
if
A
somebody's
lot of people
off
got killed
drugs
off
in the
Listen,
Sherm.
public,
listen,
if a nigga's
listen,
off drugs in a
That
public place
system.
and he's
listen. That's
tripping
all the time. You can walk
and
down
he's
the street, you gonna see
nigga,
somebody off drugs.
if a nigga is off
Drunk.
drugs
Kano,
and he's tripping, he's
Kano,
Drunk
wrong.
too.
Kano.
Nigga,
It
he
happens
ain't.
No.
all the
People
time.
do it
Okay,
Listen,
everywhere. At the
all
time
right
club,
out,
they
then. So
get
why the
drunk.
time
fuck?
out. It happens all the time, but that doesn't
Hell
deserve
no.
for a motherfucker
That
to
nigga's
sit
off
on the.
heroin
Hey,
and fucking shit like
it
that.
don't matter if the nigga was off space dust. It don't deserve to have his
Exactly.
fucking
Yes,
neck.
it do.
Hold
Hell
up.
yeah. If
No, he
you're in
don't
public and
deserve
you
to
off
have
some
his
shit like
neck.
that, yes.
It don't deserve to have his neck held on for 8 minutes, 9 minutes,
Yes,
bro.
nigga, that nigga is
No,
tweaking.
it
He's
don't.
off drugs.
All that shit. Go call the
Alcohol
parents.
Have you
crazy
ever been
too,
around somebody
You
fam.
that's
don't
off
choke.
drugs before?
Alcohol have
You
motherfuckers
don't choke
gone too.
nobody. You don't
Okay,
choke
but yeah,
nobody out for
alcohol is
being off a
yeah.
drug.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Whatever.
You
I
don't
ain't gonna
choke
lie to
nobody
you.
off for being
We can
drunk.
sit
You
here.
don't choke nobody out for
Okay.
that.
I asked you a
You
question.
don't
Let me
deserve
say what
that.
I'm saying now. Let me say what I'm saying. That nigga was off fentanyl. Nigga was tripping. He I know niggas how they be when they off drugs. I feel like Superman right now. I feel
That's
like
fentanyl
nigga,
though.
that's in your mind.
That's a
That's in
downer.
your yeah, but nigga,
Downer.
he was off something. I don't know if it was
Listen,
that. I don't
listen.
know
Yeah.
if it was
Hold
cocaine
on,
or
Different.
crack, whatever.
Kenna,
Let me
Different
finish making my
alcohol.
point. Let me finish making my
Kenna.
point.
Hold up. Before I'm
When
gonna
they
say
look
this, let me say this real
all
quick.
right, I'm not gonna say nothing
Person,
then, bro.
every person I see on fentanyl, they smelling their knees, they bent over, they stuck. They stuck, nigga. So you can't tell me niggas off fentanyl acting aggressive. No, that was bullshit. And then on top of that, you don't sit on nobody's neck for 8, 9 minutes, bro. That shit hurt. That's if
Man,
you a black
if
person
somebody's
out there,
off some drugs and
it
they
hurt.
trying to do some crazy shit to me, I'm sitting on their neck till they
No,
stop
you're
moving.
not, bro.
The
That's
fuck, yes, I
bullshit.
am. Yes,
No,
the
fuck
fuck I
that.
am.
You were
If
handcuffed too, and a nigga was
oh
in a
yeah, well that's
handcuff.
different. Well that's
Man,
different
bro,
then.
that shit hurt. That shit
That's
hurt
different.
watching that video,
That's
nigga.
different. I ain't gonna
As a
lie to
black,
you.
as a
I
black
ain't gonna lie
man,
to
bro.
you. That's
Listen, as a black man, that shit
how
hurt.
they did it, nigga.
Nigga, that
Is
could have
not
been
it.
my
But
uncle,
that
nigga.
all I'm
That could
saying
have
is
been my
this.
cousin, nigga. That
All I'm
no,
saying is this, Terrell. All I'm saying is this.
wrong.
The
It's
nigga
wrong.
was
Wrong is
off
wrong.
drugs, bro.
What do you
It don't
expect?
matter. It don't matter. Wrong is wrong, bro. You don't kill nobody that's handcuffed, niggas, and stood on their fucking neck, bro. That wrong is wrong.
Nah,
Wrong
wrong
is
is
wrong.
nah.
I
The
don't
nigga
watch.
had handcuffs,
Listen, listen,
everything.
listen. I don't
And
watch
they put a buzz
sports to
on
this
his
day
mouth.
because of that
He was
shit,
tripping.
bro.
The nigga was tripping though. I don't give a fuck,
It don't
Terrell. I'm
matter
not
how
with it.
bad you was tripping, nigga. You're incarcerated. You're in handcuffs. You already have a nigga on your leg. You have a nigga on your body. Why do you need to have your knee on my neck?
I ain't gonna lie. At that point,
No reason, bro.
what I
You
keep.
three
I can't say
motherfuckers
nothing.
hold me down already. Why
Not
do it
really.
need to be a knee on my neck?
Nah, from that point, there's no reason to do that.
No
But all I'm
reason.
saying is this. All I'm saying is this. The only that nigga was tripping, bro.
It
The only
don't
reason why he
matter.
got arrested, no, hell no. That nigga was in public off drugs. That's the
Niggas
only
do
reason
that
why.
all the time.
And that's not it.
It's not
You
off
can't,
the
nigga.
club.
Nigga, what the fuck? You better do that shit in your house. You better do that shit in your
White
home.
people, listen,
Motherfuckers
white
go to
people walk around
clubs.
looking down the street on drugs. Nigga, they
And you
take
know what?
pills
Them motherfuckers need to be
every
getting done the
day.
same exact way.
Nigga, they be in
Them
stores, nigga,
niggas
off
need to get
all
done the
type of
same fucking
vitamins,
way.
painkillers, pain
That's all I
relaxers,
gotta say.
people do all type of
You heard what I
drugs,
said,
bro.
right, Terrell? Them niggas need to get done the same way.
Who's gonna do it to
That's all I
him,
gotta
though?
say.
Who's gonna do it to him? Nobody.
Nobody. You know
Nobody.
what I'm
But
saying?
when it comes
Life,
to
life
us,
for life for a
when it
nigga is
comes
not the
to
same.
when it
And
comes
we
to
know
us,
that.
we already
We
know
know
who's
that
gonna do
already.
it to us, nigga. The police.
Niggas got their license and everything right. They still be looking over their shoulder for the
We
police.
know who's
You
gonna
can't
do
tell
it
me
to us. Who's
you
gonna do
can't
it
tell
to
me
us?
we're not equal.
But who's gonna do it to us, family? Answer
Look,
that question. Who's gonna
we
do
can
it
sit
to us?
here and talk about because I don't know.
Answer
I
that
don't know.
question. Who's
But
gonna do it
no,
to
I
us?
don't. I
If
don't
you
know.
out, listen, hold on. You out drinking, enjoying your time. Who's gonna do something to just fuck up your whole night? Who you looking out for with your license? Who you looking out for without your license? Who gonna do it to you?
All I'm saying is this.
No, answer my question real quick. Who
I
gonna do
told
it
you
to
I
you?
don't know, nigga.
You
Look,
don't
look,
know?
listen. Nah,
So
hell
what?
no. But look.
No. Time out. Time out.
Oh my God.
When you riding down the street in your car trying to get home from work, who are you looking out for?
The police.
Okay, so who gonna do it to you?
Nigga, I know who gonna do it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
That's
you
the
don't
obvious
know.
thing.
You don't know. So I just have to get the answer out.
Okay, so look, I feel like what I'm trying to say is just a little more important, real. My whole point is this, and I've been saying this shit for months, and I ain't really found no answer to this because everybody wants me to answer all of their questions. I just even told you I don't know the answer to that one.
You just
What
said you did know the answer.
what are we going to do? Like, we need a party or something. Like, how are we gonna get together and figure this shit out? Like, as niggas in general, how do we orchestrate that shit? Because a lot of niggas is hearing half of the shit that we saying and going on what TikTok is talking about or whatever. Until they see what TikTok is talking about, they ain't gonna do shit or something like that. But all I'm saying is this: we don't got no proper representation and no legal aspect. And the ones that's there, just like Michael X said, the niggas is puppets. The niggas is just there so niggas can feel like we do got people there. So it's just like what people see. It's not like what is actually going on. Niggas don't got no power or no real right. Niggas not doing shit. Niggas just on the camera. But it's like, how do we change that? Like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, those were two niggas that was literally out here and had niggas doing this and that, and everybody was doing that. Now, if we got a celebrity and they want to get a large gathering of people, then that's a crime because you can't have a whole bunch of people gathering for something. So it's kind of hard for us to do that. But it's like, what the fuck? Are you
Well,
hearing what I'm saying? Or
they can, but they don't want to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, your
I said
boy.
Matt did it.
Hold on. Not really. Did I say the last person who really did something like that was your boy Kyrie. Kyrie did a little sacrifice, but then again, you know, he's not too voices right now. I don't hear nothing that he's doing right now. That don't mean he's not doing anything. But Kyrie was the last person for that, from my knowledge, that is out here doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He
That's
did get
still in the
blackballed from the
game.
league for a little bit. He lost his
You know what I
citizenship
mean?
and all that shit. Yeah.
Kaepernick, still in the
Nah, yeah,
game.
Kaepernick. Nah,
But
Kaepernick. They fucked him up bad. They fucked him
they
up bad
tried.
though.
they quiet right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where
they
when
done.
back in
They
the
did
day, back
Kaepernick
in
now.
the day, they would have still been talking. You know what I mean?
Oh
They
yeah.
would right down. You know, so it's just a different time. You know what I mean, family?
Nah, not no different time. That was our time. Like Tom Brady was
No,
playing around that time, and then he didn't play football no more after that shit. We seen that shit. He didn't play no more football after that.
yeah, he did. He played a few more years after that. But I'm
Man,
saying
they didn't. Man, they fucked his
what
whole
I
career
mean
up. Them
by
niggas could have
time
won a
is
whole Super
what I
Bowl.
mean by time has changed. You don't hear. Do you hear anything from Kaepernick right now? I don't hear shit from Kaepernick.
He had a little TV show like a year or
Yeah,
two ago.
I'm saying like I don't hear nothing from him pushing his what his agenda was. You know what I mean? Either Kyrie. I haven't heard that from Kyrie in a minute. You know what I'm talking about?
Because he's injured. But they just gonna being set back, bro. They forced him to just try to do that
When
shit.
the sacrifice was, they pushing the agenda every day. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, they were Fred Hampton, they were pushing the shit every day. You know what I mean? And you see, there was consequences to that too.
Yep.
You know about Fred Hampton? Look him up too when you get a chance, fam, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look him up. I probably heard somebody before when I look him up. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
heard it. But I'm gonna look. I'm gonna
So
go
hey, when you get off of here,
dive
because
into it.
I gotta go to sleep. When you get off of here, though, fam, look up Fred Hampton Faircon for me, bro, and then
I heard of
you can
Farrakhan before,
you
nigga.
can
I know
text me
who
anytime.
Farrakhan
I'm
is.
talking about like look up don't look up videos of people talking about them, but look up they live videos of them, talking. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because Farrakhan just carried on what Malcolm X left off. You know what I'm talking about? So you'll hear some similarities in what they're talking about, but just look it up for yourself. You know what I mean? Get your self interpretation. Then you can text me anytime. All right.
yeah. I already been looking into stuff like that. Man, I'm to the point where we need to figure something out. I ain't trying to. I can be knowledgeable all I want. We all need to come together as niggas and do this shit and fucking and now everybody want to go to church and study the Bible and go over scriptures and verses that everybody already read before. Nigga, we need to fucking study some shit so we can fucking make a difference in our lives. Like, I
Yeah.
don't understand what's going on. But whenever
Uh,
we get time to talk about that, that's what I want to
It
talk
starts with
about.
you. That's all I'll tell you. That's what I was told from my down. So it starts with you.
I mean, yeah,
Starts with
I hear
you.
that.
You
I
gotta
hear you,
practice.
bro.
You gotta practice what you preach and practice what you know. People fall suit if they agree with you, but not. You gotta understand everybody's not gonna agree with you,
Yep.
and
All
then
right, my nigga.
that's where our disconnect is. But I love you, fam. Yeah, I gotta go sleep. I gotta head back to AZ in the morning. Well, in a few
All right,
hours.
bro.
All right,
One love.
I appreciate your time, though, fam, man.
Yes, sir. All right, one love.
Y'all love y'all, man.
Love you too,
Love
Pop.
you.
Good
Y'all
night.
blessed one, man. Greenlight Show, Real
Everybody have
Spit.
a good Friday. Thank you, Uncle Elroy, Uncle BJ King for joining tonight. Shout out to all people who couldn't make it. Love y'all.
Yes, sir.
Green light.
Also. All
On
right,
the
son. Y'all
all right.
blessed one, man.
Yes, sir. You off live?
No, we still live.
All
I
right.
wasn't gonna get off.
Go off live.
Oh man, you telling me to get off. All right.
All right.
Hold on. Still don't want Zoom to hear nothing.
All right.
Hold on, not a lot. I'm still